Hello, and welcome to Entity Point, Colorado, 1987. Things that happen here cannot happen anywhere else. I am what some call the narrator. You may or may not find out who or what I am. At this point, we'll take a moment to look into our player's psyche, beginning with Weston Newdale.
So Weston is basically ignoring everything that just happened in the past hour. He is refusing to confront any of the psychological damage and trauma that this will cause, and is currently focused on,
Tossing.
right, that happened.
So
He is currently focused on
James already knew about that.
the fact that Jonesy killed squirrels.
Yeah.
No, no one said he killed the squirrels.
Or he at least
He said he
played with dead ones.
I assumed.
Anyway,
He said they were big slorp.
Weston is currently focused on mentally saving the universe again.
Oh, again. Is the universe threatened? When was it ever threatened?
I mean, it sounds...
This town certainly is, but the universe?
It's Weston's universe. From a
He did create
philosophical
it. He
standpoint.
did create it.
You did.
I didn't mean that in possessive sense, meaning that the universe belongs to me, but rather Entity Point is my world.
Oh, that's a tiny world there, bud.
Yes.
Your world sucks.
Yes.
But it's mine. Jameson Francisco.
Oh, were you done?
He stopped talking.
Okay. My head really hurts,
I bet.
and I hope, what did Alistair do? I thought we'd convinced him not to call Infinity.
Maybe Lizzie was very convincing.
It's
Lizzie
doubtful.
believes what Lizzie says.
Lizzie is not very convincing.
Yeah, my head
It's not true, I
really
can roll.
hurts,
Right.
and the megaphone outside is not helping.
That D4 says otherwise.
And apparently there's a
D6 and trying-
spaceship
Oh, really?
from what my
Oh.
parents have said.
Spaceship.
So, yay.
Lizzie Hayes.
I mean, it's interesting because, like, I think she's like completely out of character. I think she's getting more and more tired of this business altogether, and really is convinced that the world needs to just be reset, and that, like the movies say, that everyone will find themselves find the friends will find each other eventually because it's fated to be or whatever, but memories just need to be wiped and everything needs to be done. But what she would say is that, like, this is boring. It's the same garbage over and over again, and we just have to solve it. And we're just kids, you know? I mean, we're close to adulthood, but even when you hit 18, are you even an adult? When you hit 20, are you even an adult? 25, 30? Who's equipped to deal with things like this? Especially, you know, in a small town where everyone knows your name.
Alistair.
Is it worth it to remember? Is it worth it to remember?
You're skimming over the part where you said you and Weston would be taken, probably experimented on.
That would be no bueno.
Zachary Downs. How are you feeling? Will I get to say it this time?
No.
Is my question.
That remains to be seen.
None of this can be real. This is so much crazier than I remember. Are these memories real? What did Trevor need? I want to help him. What do you think?
I think you're getting very sentimental.
I think you're useless.
You're useless.
Useless.
You're useless.
You haven't been able to help.
Yikes. Dissing the narrator? Is that a wise move?
No, this thing freaking
Curse.
chaos or whatever.
Curse.
Oh, he's sorry. That makes one more sense.
Talking to the tumor, apparently.
Parasite.
Allow me to paint a picture. The woman sits on her throne, waiting. Her servant should be here soon. As she waits, she receives a message. The heretic has escaped. Her eyes widen. How? She put it there, locked the door, and hid the key. It shouldn't have escaped, unless it had help. She sighs. She can't deal with this right now. She has more important things to worry about. The Watcher stands on its tower, watching the ship. What it's been waiting for is almost at hand. First the fire, now the storm is coming, and it'll be ready for it. Saturday, October 31st, 1987. Weston Newdale's currently at the dump.
With Jonesy
With
and
Jonesy.
Wes in the body of deceased Kurt Sampson.
Kurt. I could not remember his first name. I wanted to say Chad, and I knew that was wrong.
Chad Sampson.
It sounds like a name Wes
That
would
is
give.
the whitest name to ever exist.
What
I
about
don't know.
Kyle Sampson?
No, his name is Kyle Chad.
Chad Wadsworth.
John Smith.
It's a very British name. Not
white.
necessarily white.
Chad Sampson is.
Samson
Chad.
At least-
technically was like
Was
a
a Hebrew
Jewish
name.
Hebrew
Yeah, but
person.
Chad-
In English translation.
That's-
Chad.
I mean, that's fair.
Chad.
Chad.
At least we can all agree that Chad is the whitest name to ever exist.
Alternatively, you
Or
could
Brad.
take Chad Kent and turn it into Chadwick Kennedy. Chadwick Kennedy, and that sounds much more British than. Anyway, names. You're in the dump.
You're at the dump,
Yes.
There's a spaceship.
and there's a
I
spaceship
think you were
with a
going to
speaker.
order.
Wow.
It
How does
just
that
said,
work?
Oh, right, yeah.
Citizens of Entity Point.
She said what?
We are Infinity. You are in lockdown.
Bum bum.
What do you want to do? Wes is looking up at the ship.
So,
Does
This isn't
happen
good.
Every day?
no, this shouldn't have happened. In fact, I thought I convinced Alistair not to do this. Or maybe Lizzie did. I can't remember if we both
You were
went on
there
this.
when
When
the
he
father
called.
called.
Yeah, it was the father.
Oh, right.
Alistair.
Never mind.
Keep
Forget
up.
I said that.
Keep up.
Temporary lapse memory that has now been restored due to supernatural powers.
Void magic.
Yes, void
yeah,
magic.
sure, void magic.
Magic.
That's right.
Magic don't
But yes,
exist.
this shouldn't have happened. This is not good. I don't know exactly what lockdown means, but I can reasonably assume that no one is allowed in or out, and that people will start being taken or people will start being deployed. Perhaps both and all four at the same time.
And are any of those things good?
No. None of them are good. Not even neutral. Those are all bad things.
Okay.
Well, I guess if nobody can leave, that means everybody.
Does it affect me at all?
If so long as you stay in the dump, I don't think so.
okay, I'm
unless
gonna
they
go
come,
now.
Unless they come looking for you.
I've been hiding in the dump for 2 months.
They're Infinity.
think
They
I can
kind of like
hide.
know everything.
I don't know what that means.
They're so Infinity kind of as a brief explanation. Infinity is both an organization and some sort of manifest of an energy.
Maybe
In-
destiny. Manifest destiny.
No. Anyway,
They're running out of destiny to manifest.
anyway,
Let's blame the main on space.
anyway, Infinity. Basically, big, pretty neutral organization. Yes, organization that deals in, like maintaining information, maintaining their own information, gathering information, and, trying to keep a general order of things. One of their employees, Alistair, a friend of mine, kind of is a part of our group, and we kind of intentionally don't tell him a lot of the stuff about it. He does know a lot of stuff about us, but not the stuff that would cause something like this, unless, of course, he was commanded to do so, in which he was, and
I
he
see.
had
Les
no
is the
other
Trevor
option
of the
but to
episode.
comply. But long story short,
I ask again, does this affect me at
it
all?
probably will.
Just This
I'm gonna go
story
hide.
pretty long.
Continue hiding in the dump
Why?
because I don't.
What kind of existence is that?
Apparently better than
Continue.
yours.
Free food.
I'm gonna go.
I argue that. Fine. Wait, hold on. No, I came here for a reason. That reason being Revan, that's right. But I found you instead.
Revan, is that the
The bigger me.
bigger?
Older me.
That's
Which you haven't seen.
That means I hate him.
Oh, I've seen him.
I mean, you've seen him,
around.
but you don't have any use for information, do you?
I don't talk to people very much.
Yeah,
Don't know if you know
can
that.
tell because you live in a dump.
You live in this town. That's close enough.
Oh.
It has its nice bits of garbage,
Here it is.
prettier parts of garbage. Anyway, so you want to continue living in a garbage dump and not help the town?
I'm technically dead. So
the body you are inhabiting is
exactly.
what is-
So that's not
what
going
is
to be a
classed
good.
as
A spaceship
deceased.
just showed up, and then a dead guy starts walking around.
Well, it's the other way around. The dead guy started walking around. And the
I don't
spaceship showed up.
care.
Regardless, they're going to be curious about, a dead person walking around.
Well, then I can deal with that
How are you going
when
to deal
I
with
deal
that?
with it.
How? You've only
We'll
got
get
healing
there
hands.
When we get there.
Can I go now?
I wonder what that's tied to. What power that's tied to.
If only you knew.
If only
you
I
had
could see.
Games. Or glasses.
You're free to go at any point, but
He just leaves. Jonesy is like,
I have a question.
yes,
Why are you whispering?
because he whispered.
Can I ask my dad to bring me my backpack?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna look for the
Why are you
radio.
asking
I'm
him?
looking for the radio
You're in the
to
hospital.
call out. Yes, but I had my backpack with me
Oh, right.
to call. I want to ask
Put
him
the
to call.
radio down.
I'm gonna see if I can find my radio to call Alistair.
Okay.
That's just what I'm doing because I need to contact him and ask him what he did. But that's what I'm doing. You were with him in the dump.
Is that like Star Wars?
I think it looks more like Star Trek is what I picture.
Star Wars.
Huh?
But he said.
yes. But
Are they good guys?
they are not good guys nor are they bad guys.
It's Han Solo.
They are just guys. Or girls.
They're Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Infinity is a Switzerland company. It's a Swiss company. It makes sense.
What are we gonna
We have
do?
30 minutes left of my.
That's a good question, Jonesy. So
I'm just warning y'all when we hit.
I need to get back to Jameson.
Where is he?
Don't know.
You assume? Well, I was unconscious, and I believe you assumed I went to the hospital.
Yeah, that's where.
Well, I
That's where
assumed I
Booth-
was going
that's
to
where
the
Booth-
police department.
That's where
Yeah,
the
that is
sheriff.
also
No,
fair.
that's where the sheriff Booth said to take him to the
that
hospital.
means nothing.
Well, the sheriff.
I know.
The sheriff. Sheriff Bluth. Sheriff Bluth also said he was taking me to the police department, which he did not take.
He never said that.
No,
he just got in his car and he
said get in the
drove.
car.
I recall something said about a police department. Maybe I said it, but anyway, it was under my.
Assumption.
Yes, it was my assumption that I was going to the police department, which it would be the only logical place that we would go after such an event that happened. Anyway, regardless, seeing as Jameson was unconscious, probably going to the hospital would be a safe bet. Well, a bet anyway. So
I think
Jonesy,
yeah, and Zach went with him.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I did.
You took me to the hospital.
Yes, I did.
because we have you for a short amount of time. We're gonna go over to Lizzie at work.
Mm-hmm.
Bob is currently asleep. He's cuddling a small pillow.
This has been in the same day, right?
Yeah.
I would remember why, in character, I would remember why we were looking for someone named Robert, right?
Mhm.
tell the frazzled brain that is in my head right now in real life why I'm looking for Robert.
I actually never told you. I just said
We're looking for
I'm looking for someone named Robert. I never said why.
I'm going to
Roberto.
shoot rubber bands at him until he wakes up.
Deborah. Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
Deborah.
Alright.
uh,
How's Halloween?
boring as always. Hey, no, I have a question, man. Is your full name Robert?
Robert.
It is Roberto. He looks at his name tag. Yes.
Listen,
Robert Mikowski.
you know I don't look at name tags.
No, I don't.
I know,
Mine-
neither do I.
He forgot he was wearing one for
Uh-huh.
a moment. He's like,
No,
"What
I've
is
got-
my name?"
I've got a buddy who said that he was looking for you specifically, and he didn't tell me why, so I was just wanting to make sure that you were the person he was looking for, I guess.
Who's your buddy?
His name is Jameson Francisco. Biggest nerd in the world.
Why would he be looking for me?
He's
He's
You
special.
need to get the voice right. For me.
he I don't know. He's got like talks with people. I don't know. He didn't tell me. But I thought I'd let you know that he was trying to find you, I guess.
Okay. I still have to work, so.
Right. But I guess it was more a heads up that he's probably going to barge in unannounced at some point and be like super confusing with his words and be looking for you. But
Everyone's words are confusing.
yeah.
In fact, you see him put a flask in his desk. Just don't tell the boss about that.
Okay.
Let me just grab my paper bag with the bottle and put it in my drawer.
No, it stays in my backpack.
Alright, that's fair.
I mean, fair is fair.
He pulls out a cigar and just. Can't get the lighter to
He's
work.
like,
Can't
Trevor.
get the lighter to work.
It's empty. Use the matches.
Is there anyone in any of the cells right now?
I want to punch someone.
Not at the moment.
A single drunk man who was picked up 20 minutes ago.
Yes.
And that drunk man is Bob.
He's not in a cell.
Yes,
It's his
there is a
brother,
single
Rob.
passed out drunk.
Rob, that's
in
the
one of the
same
cells.
thing.
Big bite.
Can you get these damn lighters to work?
Okay.
Matches.
Dag
Thought it
nab
was
it,
one.
Bubba.
I was like,
What
oh,
am I
big
rolling to
bite.
do this?
I don't.
You don't need to roll
I was like,
anything.
yeah.
Do I
Bob
just
can't figure it out.
do? I mean,
You
I feel
just
like
strike a match.
that's fair.
Can I roll a
Or
luck
the little
check?
fancy match books where you pinch it and
Roll a luck
it's
check.
kind of cool.
Here. Okay, I light his stupid cigar for him. Here's what I want to do.
No, it's
Eat the seeds.
I want to
So I
write
know
down
it's bad for you.
an account
Medium, large
of
font.
everything that has happened this far.
Still not good for you.
Like, I want
In small
to
quantities. Makes
start
your stomach
a not like a journal, but more like a memoir of everything that's happened up to this point.
Okay.
Break out like a spiral notebook from my backpack that's been in there for 3 years that I've never used before,
The Memoirs of a Door Wrestler.
and I'm
It
going
has
to
your name at the like the first page has an entry and then that's it.
and I'm going to write down literally
is
everything
Lizard
that's
John.
happened. Connor, this might be the day that I actually kill you in real life.
You are eating an apple
Very
right
loudly.
in front of the microphone.
She also doesn't like chewing now.
Yeah, my biggest the nails on the chalkboard for me are eating noises.
Chomp.
and apples are the loudest thing ever.
Yum.
I
And
don't
you were
mind
also
the
all like,
sound of apple, but I do mind the sound of mouth.
That's fair.
So
Sound of
crunch
mouth.
is fine, but like
So I'm gonna ask a really stupid question.
I see. I understand.
be more specific.
Do I find my
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I'm worried now.
because
So you're very worried
someone else
now.
has it?
You have your backpack though, and Most of everything.
The only thing missing is the radio.
So that is what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna write down literally everything that has happened, and however long that takes me is however long it takes. And I'm giving like as detailed an account as I am capable of giving. I'm sure that it's like not super detailed,
Here's your memoir.
but well, no,
Begin.
because this was like written in the moment.
Begin.
But like, yeah, it's written as best as I can without all the big words. But and like with my very rudimentary knowledge of how powers work, but like enough that if someone knew what was going on, it would kind of kickstart their memory about it almost. So like if I want to look back on it in 20 years, or if I want to like if
Eating the
Jameson's
entire apple.
brain gets wiped and I want to remind him of it or whatever, you know, that's kind of the goal here, is to
As if
leave like a living document of things that have happened.
And but
An entity point.
Okay.
yeah, that's brown. Yeah, right there.
You'll probably leave before that finishes.
I mean that's fair.
He's eating the entire apple.
Weston.
He picked the seeds out and is eating everything.
Weston,
You should do it.
you're at the hospital with Jonesy.
So how long do I have where I'm just panic searching my bag until he shows up? Whoa, good thing that's empty. That would have been bad.
Very bad.
I also wouldn't have knocked over so easily.
Goodbye, mouse.
I mean, even if it was just a
Good.
little.
20 minutes.
All right, cool. I'd like to be intuitive.
I am. Am I? Where
and
am? Oh
ask
yeah,
my
I'm outside.
dearest friend.
Where is Teddy there? Who's with me? Because I was told by someone to leave.
The sheriff.
Cyanide.
Not this. No.
Oh,
In the hospital.
that's right. One of Alistair's coworkers.
Yeah, her.
She's not there right now.
Spacewoman Mandy. I don't know her name.
Well, maybe it's Mandy now.
Wouldn't be Space Woman with Mandy.
All right. No, I hate you. Anyway, yeah, I would like to be intuitive,
Okay.
That's
and,
a token
uh,
right there, bud.
kind of, close my eyes as if I'm going back to sleep in the hospital bed.
Hello, James.
Ah, dang it.
I only get the one question, right?
Yes.
And that counted. Goodbye.
No.
He would do that.
The catalyst isn't that mean.
Yes, you would.
I'm meaner than the catalyst.
He's a big orange
Exactly.
egg.
Why?
He was
Yeah.
only in a big.
Why did Alistair call Infinity?
Because he was told to.
By who?
It's another token right there.
You spending another token, buddy?
Where is
yeah, I am.
Say his name and not his title.
Arthur Locke.
I wrote that down, right?
Locke?
He said his name.
Yeah. Okay.
Arthur Locke's full name is Arthurian Lock and Key.
No, it's Arthurian Locksmith.
I hate you.
Arthur Locke is the purple coat cult leader.
Yes.
Yeah, the father.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you.
How quickly can I get to Jameson?
I said 20 minutes.
How much time has passed?
By the time he wakes up, you will be there. He spent about 15 minutes panicking.
Okay.
Weston!
Fine. I will wake up.
And you get into the hospital where
I am sitting.
James'
still wearing my
family,
clothes.
his father,
I
mother,
have
sister, and
Brother-in-law.
brother-in-law
pet-
are in the
and
waiting
me.
room.
I'm just doing this. Like,
And Zach.
I'm gonna march up next to him. Jameson.
He's not
in the room.
This is the waiting
Oh,
room.
wait, you're still
I'm in
unconscious.
my. Well,
He walks up to
I'm
an empty
awake
chair.
now.
Jameson.
I just am.
You walk over to Zach.
Screaming.
Jameson. Oh wait, wrong
You're
person.
what?
I'm mentally. I'm screaming into my pillow and my empty bag. Well, not empty bag, but empty for what I'm looking
He's
for.
weeping openly.
he's also in the room.
Can
but
I
asked to go in.
Yeah, I'm not
attempt
quite crying. I'm just
Can I roll
hyperventilating.
to nope his momentary anxiety?
You're not in the room.
You're not there.
You're
I'm
in the
my
waiting room.
They're in the waiting room. You
Oh.
haven't got to me yet. You got to my
Uh-huh.
family and Zach.
I thought they were around you.
Weston.
Zach.
His dad's like,
Hi.
do you have any idea what's going on?
But I just really need to talk to Jameson.
Not here. There are other people.
I know.
Eric. I forgot that he was a name.
He was a name. You're right. I know who it is. So, the nurse receptionist takes you to his room, lets you in. Weston comes into the room.
Jameson! Shh, are you okay? Shh.
I'm writing. And I'm
Is that
scribbling
Joseph
down
or
in my.
what? Is that
Why
Joseph
the hell are you
Jameson?
writing right now?
Jonesy's in the waiting room. Like,
Where is Alistair?
That's a big
Eaten
problem.
any potatoes lately?
am I
Why
allowed to
did
go
he-
back
why-
with Weston?
What did the father do?
Can I join?
Okay,
the father-
Sure, I know I.
Only 2 people.
I look like
So,
a hobo.
How
let me
sad
explain.
that the father
let me explain.
told Alistair to call
Yes,
him.
yes.
You
How
see
did he do
Jonesy
that?
standing at the the
Yes.
door.
Let me explain
Hey,
because
come on, shut the door.
I can explain it. Right. So the sheriff.
Can I try to just read what
No,
he's...
no, I'm explaining this.
I'm gonna just read your brain.
This
though.
is both for Connor and Weston's
Alright,
sake.
that's fair.
So the sheriff was going to drive us to the police department. At least that's what he thought he was going to do. But then he stopped in front of the now leveled library,
Oh right, yeah, that's the first time you saw
and
that.
the father and Jack strolled up and were like, "No, you're not going to be doing anything." And then I was like, "You know what? Screw you." But then the sheriff got out of his car and pulled his gun on me. Then I took the gun.
You
I
knifed
can't
the
exactly
sheriff.
remember how
You
the
knifed the sheriff.
I can't exactly remember how the order of events played out, but I remember stabbing the sheriff. I'm pretty sure I killed him. I don't know, but I definitely killed the father twice. So essentially, I stabbed the sheriff.
But I did not stab
Took his
the
gun,
deputy.
shot the father 3 times, then stabbed him many times in many different places, and he died. And then when he died, he was a different person, and Jack was there. And then he showed up, like he walked up again, and he told me, no, I can't. Anyway, at one point, he told me to kill Alistair. And at that point, Alistair was under his command. And he was telling Alistair to have Infinity locked down Entity Point. So that's why that's a thing. Because Alistair is under the command of the father. But, which is a very, 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 very bad thing.
Yeah, it is.
He also has the pad.
And
Where's
then,
my radio?
Alistair.
I don't know. I noped it away.
No. You noped Alistair's, and the father took. Jack appeared and handed the father James' radio.
Oh, right.
Which means you have his Alistair's radio.
No, he noped that
he
away somewhere.
sent it somewhere else.
I know
Meaning
where
he knows
sent
where it is.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
He wasn't thinking
I-
about it.
No, I was just making sure it was no longer here, and did not go to the void.
So, I don't think.
But
there's anything
anyway,
else.
Nobody in your
I
hand, bro.
killed at least, I believe I killed 3 people. The sheriff in self-defense, the father because I don't like him. He's a
You
problem.
in the waiting room see as an ambulance comes in on one of those movable tables with the sheriff on it, being taken into the.
Weston is just like, oh,
You don't
yeah, I
see
would
that.
You're not there.
I look at
You want
James
to know
dad.
why? You want to know why you do it?
Well, hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No,
No, I'm just.
Let me tell you.
Hold on.
You have no self-control,
I almost killed Alistair.
but you didn't, right?
I didn't.
But you killed the father twice.
I knew it wasn't going to do anything. I knew it wouldn't be
you?
that simple.
Then why did you do it?
Satisfaction of seeing him.
Oh
bleed.
God!
Weston?
Listen.
That is the only person I would do that
Take
to
a deep
somebody
breath.
who.
No, stop. Take a deep breath. In.
Weston, take a deep breath.
I like the way Jonesy wiggles when he speaks.
That's how he talks.
Come on.
You're not
In.
breathing. Connor's not breathing.
And out. And then you can finish your story.
Weston. He didn't even breathe.
Continue.
I only do that to people I viscerally hate.
You just killed Lane.
or they frustrate me to an end beyond
You're
comprehension.
gonna hate being a human.
I hate being human. Like Lane. Lane was
Lane was infuriating in his
because
own
he
way.
was vague. I hate that everybody is so vague about everything. Nobody gives a straight answer
I don't
anymore.
know. Alan Boyle gave pretty straight answers to you.
Weston doesn't know
So
that.
to you.
Weston
What
don't
happened
know.
next? And where's Alistair?
So Alistair remains under the control of the father. I ran to the dump. I was going to go look for Revan.
Why?
Because that was the first thing that crossed my mind. And if there was anybody who would be able to help me in any way, like offensively, it would be Revan.
All right, that's fair.
But I didn't find Revan. Guess who I found in the dump?
Jonesy,
No, well, yes.
were you kicking the squirrels?
I mean, I saw him talking.
You knew about this?
He told us when we were in the dump last time.
Was I there?
I don't
Yes.
I'm
remember.
pretty sure
Yeah,
he
you were.
was. We were looking for Revan.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't remember.
Weston does not remember that. Connor does not remember that.
I was like, I swear we were looking for someone, and Jonesy was with us, and he's like, I come here to play catch with
I
the
don't-
squirrels.
I don't think Jonesy was with
That
actually. I don't know.
does not equate to being dead.
They were
Not in
already
Weston
dead.
minds. I thought Jonesy was.
Stop talking about me.
We'll talk about you in a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
Because. Continue. I have big brain moves.
yes, I did find Well, he walked in. Anyway,
Who'd you find?
Kurt Sampson.
Wes,
Wes
you already,
in the body of Kurt Sampson.
You already knew that.
Did he?
Yep. Clark said.
That's right.
I knew the body of Kurt Sampson was alive.
We did not know Wes was inside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I said that.
Well, they don't remember, so they don't know.
At
There's a
least-
lot
at
of
least
things
told
that
it
we
to
don't
James.
remember.
And that's okay. Because we don't have Alistair's power. We don't have the keen mind feat.
You mean you don't have the narrator in your party who remembers everything
We're-
that happened?
We're normal people. All right. So you found Kurt and Wes.
Wes. Wes was useless. He did nothing.
That sounds
But
right.
he has healing powers.
Like other people?
He can't.
No,
die.
he can heal. Like I watched him just go.
He can't die. That's what he said.
That explains what was going on with you. Or Wes, while you were being tortured by pain. As soon as you came back, all your injuries came
Wes
back.
said that pain tried, but it didn't. Like nothing he did to him worked. So obviously that's why.
Yes, but as soon as you came back into your own body, all of your injuries showed back up.
Yeah.
That happened.
All right, so you found him, and then
He just left.
And then
And
the
then I
ship
came
came. Then the Star Wars showed up.
Yes.
What does it look like? I haven't been able to get up yet.
Spaceship.
What kind of spaceship?
Think like.
What does it look like?
Imagine dwarves made a spaceship.
So like the Borg?
No, that's just a cube.
No, like it's built as if dwarves from Lord of the Rings made a spaceship.
So really angular shapes.
Yeah,
Geometric.
triangles,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Squares, octagons.
Oh, and I want to hear you describe this.
Weston or Connor?
Weston.
You know, a cube.
Um,
It's not a cube.
Because I asked Weston what it looks like.
Just look at the window, bro.
I can't get up. I'm in bed right now, and I'm not allowed up yet.
If
Have
Ivy's
you
are
followed rules?
if Ivy's are attached to him, he really can't get up.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
assuming they are because I was brought in unconscious. So I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was bleeding from the face.
think a grander but blockier Tantive 4.
Okay. All right. That works.
So anyway,
Yeah, spaceship. You want to know what's happened to me so far?
Please add to the list of problems.
Well, Catalyst is unaffected by this right now, which is good. I was able to talk to him right before he showed up. We had a fun conversation about what happened to Alistair, which is how I knew a little bit. My head really hurts, but whatever they're giving me is making me feel a little tingly. Pain's
The
going
Peter
away.
is tingling.
I want to be here
You
all
want me
the
to just
time.
get
Maybe
rid
the
of it?
pain will go
'Cause I
away.
can.
The tingling?
The pain.
No. That's what I was. You know what I did to Pain? You were there, right? I gave him my pain.
Yeah, but
Patrick,
you're
I hope
still in
that
pain,
Peter
right, though?
continues to
My head
tingle.
hurts.
Do you
I have a
want?
headache.
Can I can get rid of that.
I don't want you to. I use
Peter
it to
tingle.
channel what was happening to me, and
You get me.
someone from Infinity showed up and asked me some questions. Right before that happened,
Who?
and I'll point towards the window. It was a woman, worked with Alistair. She didn't give me a name, just said that she was with Infinity. Asked me a couple questions as to why Alistair had contacted them. I said, I don't know.
We need to let
And
them know that Alistair made that call under the influence of somebody else's control.
I can't contact them right now.
Right, but we need to find a way to let them know that.
Just
And I can't really go out in
Yell.
public because I'm pretty sure lots of people saw me stab the sheriff and 2 other people.
I can't help you there, buddy. I'm sorry.
I could try something.
I could laser you.
I could try something.
Does it require breaking the rules?
No, actually.
does it require James going?
Not. No.
Can
I
you
don't
rules
think it does.
lawyer your way out of breaking the universe?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Do it right now.
Weston is just.
Before you do anything, I'd like to try something. Okay?
You tell me what you want to try.
I want to try to tell Infinity that Alistair called them not of his own volition.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, but I still need to deal with the fact that I am a known murderer.
I just...
I mean, I'm a minor, but
You are going to...
No, you're a
You're
kid.
going to jail for this.
well, or I could. The
Patrick,
father will just
Patrick,
kill me because
You're a
he
minor.
has the police
No,
under his
you're a kid.
control, at
Yeah.
least somewhat.
Okay, this is what I need. I need the IVs, like, to go to the restroom. They're on the little rolly things.
Mhm.
Help me over to the window. Bring this with me. So we'll,
And then you
we'll
shout,
shovel,
"I'm king of the
we'll
world."
walk over to the window. Can I get a look at the a ship? I'm assuming there's only one.
Yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Can I see it?
Yes.
I bet they have that technology. I bet
Ready?
they need people aboard.
I'm gonna try this. Catch me if I fall.
Are you? You're not going to try and shoot a hole in their ship, are you?
No, I'm gonna try to project my thoughts onto the ship. Like I did my pain into pain, just over a much further distance.
And into an electronic computer board.
I'm just gonna try to pick hopefully pick a human on that ship.
We'll go for the. Presumable
I'm gonna aim
command
towards
deck?
whatever appears to be the front of the ship.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna, very similar to how I put my pain and frustration into pain, I'm gonna try to, Professor X my way
Now,
into
how many
saying-
tokens do you have?
I have 4.
Would you like to use token, all of them, or would you like to roll?
I'm gonna use my. Here's a question. Will using the 4 tokens work?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna use the tokens.
No, he's gonna spite you and take your tokens and do nothing.
Go. Well, you almost did it.
So yeah, I'm
the
gonna just
janitor
kind
felt,
of,
felt a lot of stuff. man.
leaning heavily on Weston because my legs are still a little shaky. Close my eyes
Jonesy,
and
she's
try
shorter.
to, onto the bridge of the ship, just say, Alistair didn't call of his own volition. And try to do that, and
You
I'll
won't
use
know if
my
it worked or not.
tokens.
We don't know if it worked or not.
I don't. Can I tell?
No.
I can't tell anything. I don't know if I actually managed to contact anyone. I thought really hard. Did I feel the power work?
Yes.
Okay.
You
You don't feel things.
collapse
You
a
see
little
I
them.
bit
kinda-
on Weston.
Back to the bed. Back to the bed.
Whoa, back to the bed.
I'll waddle me over to the bed, and I'll lay back down.
Now, do you want to try your thing?
Yes. Weston is
Weston,
going
what are you
to
going to do before you do it? I want the same thing you had me do.
void all evidence of me murdering people.
That would be witnesses.
That is eyewitness
Because
account.
Your
No, no,
father
no, no,
pointed
no.
at the
Includes
two police
memories.
officers that were watching the whole thing.
Eyewitnesses is not concrete evidence. If there are enough people, maybe. But I don't.
A little trustworthy being police officers.
That's totally fair because it's just hearsay if there's not any physical evidence at all.
That's fair.
That's
There's the
fair.
knife you left in one of the people's
And
faces.
the bodies.
The bodies no longer have memories inside them, nor are they people, and nor
Yeah,
am I
we've
getting
already-
rid of them of
We've
any
gotten rid
malicious
of dead
intent.
bodies before.
Yes,
So
without
getting rid of the
repercussion.
dead bodies.
This is definitely malicious intent. You're
He did
erasing
leave the
evidence
knife
of you
in one of the
murdering
people's
people.
heads.
Well,
I wouldn't say that's
The knife is also a part of
So
the
you
evidence.
tell me you're going to get rid of all evidence. Do you tell me this?
Yes.
Can you filter it to not get rid of the people that may have seen you? Because that can be
Well, I
considered
mean,
evidence.
Yes.
You're wanting to get rid of all hard evidence.
Evidence that is capable of convicting me.
Okay. Sure. And I'm going to just lay down, eyes
Go
closed.
ahead.
I'm not going to, try to sleep, but close my eyes because my eyes hurt.
You know what? What this has been nagging at me that his power reminds me of something. It's the wish spell from 5e.
It is.
You have to word it correctly or you get royally boned.
I had a thought. as
In
you
like
were
a
doing this, and
thousand
I'm gonna
different
tell-
ways.
It's the rabbit's. No,
Connor,
the
I had a
monkey's
thought,
paw.
and I'm going to tell Patrick right after you do this.
Alright.
So are you rolling or spending tokens?
I want to roll.
Okay, roll.
Well, you're 2d4, boy.
Boy.
4.
Well, he felt something happen.
Did it work? I'm, eyes closed, one's barely open, watching him a little.
Patrick,
Okay, Jonesy,
even if he gets rid of the hard evidence,
come here.
there's still a stabbed sheriff.
That's right.
Jonesy.
He doesn't know he's alive, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's fair.
Oh, wait.
Jonesy.
You don't know the sheriff's alive and you believe that you killed him, right?
No, but
No, no, no.
anybody can claim they were stabbed.
No. You're getting rid of all the evidence.
I'm getting rid of a stab wound.
But you would
No.
get rid of his body.
No. You were getting rid of the other bodies as well. Why not his?
His isn't a corpse.
You don't know that, though. You believe you killed him.
Okay, how did you word it specifically?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I want to hear the wording of this.
Specifically.
I decided to not get rid of the people who saw it.
Okay.
The sheriff is amongst those people, even if Weston doesn't know it.
But you're also getting rid of all the bodies. In your mind, the sheriff is a body.
See, but those two contradict one another.
They
I'll
do.
allow it.
Is because Weston believes he killed the sheriff, but he's also he's not getting rid of people who saw it, which the sheriff
Okay,
is.
I'll
involved
allow
in
it.
Both of those.
And he also didn't say I'm also getting rid of the sheriff's body and this body and like he said
No.
the bodies and he's keeping the people who witnessed it. So I feel like
It's
if
still a
there's-
contradiction.
Yes, but
'Cause
in this specific case,
it's not how you
the
word
fact that he specified he's keeping the people that saw it means the sheriff would stay.
it. I
and he's not
know.
a
I'm
body.
allowing it. But if Weston actually full on believed the sheriff was not someone that saw it
Mm-hmm.
and was dead,
It'd be hard to not
the
see your
sheriff
own
would have been
stabbing.
noped.
It's true.
Also, he rolled a 4, so we don't even know if it worked or not.
Yeah.
Or
well,
to what degree.
that
it
could have
worked.
been the consequence of the 4 right there that we were arguing.
Well, the universe is not reset yet,
How
so
do you
we know it. I didn't break any rules.
So, Jonesy.
Yeah. Jonesy, come here.
Yes. He comes to the edge of the
Maybe
bed.
now.
I'm going to the restroom, I'll
Look
be
towards
back.
him. You remember being a dinosaur boy, right?
Uh-huh.
Dinosaur boy.
If we survive this, do you want to try to get something else and be another magical boy?
I don't want to be a lizard boy.
I don't think.
Why
I'll be
not?
a lizard boy?
I didn't like being lizard.
Why?
Here's the thing.
I wanted to eat you, Weston,
Please do.
Weston, I have a question.
until there was nothing left but
You
bones.
Can, you can get rid of
And
powers,
even then-
right?
No?
Yes. I can
Cool.
at least move them.
No, find someone else. Move them onto like a dog. Give Rocky. Make Rocky a lizard raccoon.
Christ!
No! We don't need
He'll
that.
kill all of
We
you.
don't need a scavenger with primal powers.
You know,
A
Rocky
talking
would kill
scavenger.
you.
He would remember. He would do it willingly.
So,
too.
Jonesy,
Mm-hmm.
if we survive this,
If
do you? Yeah, because we'll survive. I take that back. We'll survive.
what do you mean that we'll survive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want me to be completely honest with you, boy?
Boy.
I'm. James is
Yo, Connor.
slightly drugged
Connor, you wanna-
for pain.
Uh,
So
you
it
want
has
me
a
to
little
be
bit more
completely
human
honest,
system.
boy?
I'm not sure. What does completely honest entail?
It entails some
Will it hurt my
me saying some
feelings?
things that are probably not fun.
Will it hurt my feelings?
Okay.
Is that a yes?
It's an okay, Jameson.
Cool. People in the sky right now are gonna wipe our memories.
Okay.
They're gonna take, in theory, Weston and Lizzie
No, they're not.
to experiment on them.
No,
because
they're
he has magical powers that shouldn't exist.
no. You can stop them, right?
They're
I
going.
can't do anything.
They're going to try.
Do
You can
you?
stop them, right?
We
Yes.
might be able to stop them if Weston tells me where the vials are
Wha-
and brings them here.
I can just bring them.
We might be able to give you some magic powers.
I don't want to be
Help.
Lizard Boy again.
We'll pick a different one.
Which ones are in my possession?
You have Green and the Shadow.
Ah.
Ah.
So
what you're saying is
Jonesy, here
Shadow.
are your options.
Uh-huh.
We have.
Shadow Boy. Or...
Now, I'm going to explain this my way.
Shadow
We
Boy.
have what made you Lizard Boy, but
Mm.
is probably going to do something else.
No.
Or we have what Revan's connected to.
Oh. How about neither? And I just don't have
Also-
powers.
Zach has the rainbow one.
How about I just don't have powers?
Okay.
I'm
Jameson,
good.
I actually need you to do me a favor.
What?
Do you see any remnant of the devil inside of me?
You're gonna have to come a little closer.
He
I
has to
can't
roll.
turn my
He has to
head.
roll this time. Roll.
Sniff him. Sniff him.
I'm gonna give him a big ol'
You got no tokens, boy.
nope.
Boy.
That's a 1.
4. Eileen.
Well, he's sparkly, like usual.
It's kind of hard to tell because you do have a Starry Night looking normal.
Yes.
So I can't tell if the devil's hiding in the details
Hey.
or not. Jonesy, you look fine.
You got a
Hey.
Starry Night looking at
You're
him.
actually wearing pants. It's weird.
They're a little, yeah,
They're all
Weston's
tight around
mom made me put them
the
on.
old web
Apparently,
shooter.
they were his.
Can you go get Zach one of the
They're
two
Star
of
Trek
you?
pants.
We should probably let your family in here.
I've talked to them already.
Oh, you have?
The,
Okay.
The receptionist said to only 2 people at a time.
Yeah, go get one of you. Go send Zach in, whoever
Okay.
you want.
Comes out, and James wants to see you. And Zach walks in.
I just do
Zach,
looking like a Jedi. I don't go in yet.
And then
And then I walk in.
I can see you through the glass door.
I know what you're talking about, man.
Give it here. Nope.
I hope you get well soon.
Ow! Ow! My muscles hurt.
Oh,
you know what he wants,
the
man.
shut up.
Give.
Just give it to him.
How do you want the bottle?
Can I? This is annoying. Can I get rid of Jameson's exhaustion?
Oh,
Who you gonna give it to?
himself.
The father.
Well,
I'm gonna roll.
Roll.
just goes to you.
That didn't count.
If it's good, count it. No.
4. We've both rolled 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3.
Do I feel? What do I feel?
Well, you're no longer exhausted.
And now
But it's
Jonesy
gone
is.
to somebody completely
How
different.
does Weston feel?
Oh, Weston feels fine.
Woo!
Jonesy collapses on the ground though.
Jonesy's
Oh.
outside. Outside, he's just.
I'm gonna be
Oh!
completely objectively honest. This is better. While we all
You
love
don't know.
Jonesy, Jameson is a more valuable player in this game.
Why do you want it?
You don't need it.
Neither do you.
You don't need it,
I
bruh.
don't need
Who-
it.
shut
I
up.
need you not to have it.
Why?
Have what?
Because he has the rainbow vial and was going to drink it.
Yeah, I
mean, he
remember.
did.
I was there.
He drank a blue one and got laser eyes. What can
Yeah,
I
you
do?
still have that?
Teleporting this useless guy.
You're going to explode.
Dick.
You still
How do
have
you
that?
know?
Yeah.
Where did you keep it?
In his
In a-
pants.
I did not.
They're in your
sock
pants right
drawer.
now.
No, they're not.
Is he lying when he said in a sock drawer?
No.
He actually kept it in a sock drawer.
I mean, it was his dad's sock drawer,
It was
but
my dad's sock drawer.
Oh.
There was a lock on it.
Where was that thing where
It's
was
fine.
it to, like basically like I entered like the cognitive realm, like had the out of body experience.
James, if
and, like,
anyone should have it,
traveled
it's me because I can get rid of it
somewhere else.
quickly.
That happened once.
what are you talking
I
about?
can just teleport it away. You can't do that if you're taken.
The dream?
It's when I was
I just need
spying
you not
on
to have it because we don't need that
Richter?
issue
Riker?
right now.
Yes.
I'm not going to drink it.
The two
Okay?
and then I was
people-
about
I'm
to
sorry,
take the axe.
3
And then he grabbed me
people.
and then he showed up at our place.
Uh-huh.
Am I able to do that again?
Possibly.
The only 3 people that have had
Would you like
to roll or use
powers
tokens?
are
Mhm.
very dangerous.
Are you sure you want to
people.
roll?
We have
Okay.
Richter Hydrin,
6.
who doesn't exist and is now
Anymore.
officially
We'll get
dead.
there.
No,
Okay.
he doesn't exist.
Okay.
Lane and Kane. None of them are good
You shut up.
people.
Correlation does not necessarily equal causation, but it's also something to consider.
No, but the 3 people that have rainbow powers are very bad people. So I have no reason to assume it is good.
So,
Technically-
are corrupt people
Technically,
drawn
you
to rainbow,
guys-
or does rainbow corrupt?
Hey, technically, you guys were dicks to Richter. So.
He was also a dick to us.
Victor.
He started it. I was enjoying my trips to the
I
antique
know.
store. You
It is
ruined
his
that
fault.
to me.
You ruined that for me. Is anyone going to go
to
to
be
his wife?
fair, the axe was listed for sale, and Richter was like, no.
Because it wasn't supposed to.
Fuck
be
you,
for sale.
idiots.
Alright.
Well,
That's our one
technically,
for the
he was.
season.
Richter wasn't
No,
an evil
you
person.
don't need it.
He was just a
I
very
can get rid of it quickly.
protective
You
person.
can't.
Stubborn.
Get rid of it.
You know a lot
He's
about
gonna
being
get rid of
stubborn.
it.
Weston wasn't having any of that.
Weston.
This is not for sale.
I don't
Bullcrap.
want to drink
How do
it.
I know that? How do I know you're real?
Slap him.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well, he's real. You slapped him.
I have a question.
I slapped all the sand people
Can I-
too.
I want to give him my pain for my cheek.
Would you like to roll?
Yes. Oh,
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
9.
Ow! You too. Oh, you just got slapped. Gosh darn it.
Oh. He looks real.
You don't need it.
just give it to him. You don't need it.
You don't need it either.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Give it to him.
No,
I'll give it to him.
you can't.
And you
do
see your
anything
hand just come out.
about it. You
of
said
your
you couldn't
pocket,
do anything
and
about
he's
that.
holding it.
You said you
He-
couldn't do anything with that.
He lied.
Well, you were distracted.
Come on.
And we're like,
No,
you're like, I'd like to use 4 tokens to teleport it back into the sock drawer.
This is riveting.
Is it worth it?
I'd like to use some tokens to put it into the sock drawer.
Is it worth it?
Yes, I don't want him to have it.
It disappears from his hand. Really?
There we go.
Really?
Go on.
It's back of the sock drawer.
You shut up.
Thank you.
You're not helping.
I'm helping him.
No, you're. Why are you helping him? Why aren't you helping me?
Because you're being rude.
You're
Weston's
being
just
rude.
standing there.
I know.
It
I
wasn't
didn't
just-
want the other 2.
You're being rude.
Weston.
So what are you doing?
So after successfully casting his presumably spirit of soul from his body, Weston is going to zoom over to Zach's house.
How do
What are you
unhide
doing?
a post on Reddit?
He's going to find Zach's sock drawer.
By the way,
Well, you look in his Zach's room. It's not in that sock drawer. There are 2 other rooms in the house.
the sock drawer
By the
that
way,
it is
Patrick-
contained within.
Patrick, I just wanted to teleport back in my pocket. That's what I wanted to do.
Teleport it to the sock drawer.
Yeah.
Back to your pocket.
Yeah.
You can't see it though, so it's a little more difficult.
You don't have enough tokens to teleport.
I
so you
have
can't-
12.
What the heck?
He hasn't been using his tokens because he
That's
hasn't needed to.
Right.
And you put a cap on 15, so.
Dumb.
Well, you look in every sock drawer and there's nothing there.
I just think at him. You better not say anything.
Do I see his powers
I will
activate?
cut you out.
Yes.
I saw that, Zach. Give it here.
And you actually, you see it in his pocket.
Because I can technically.
Weston's gonna zoom back
I'm
to the
like,
hospital.
give it. It's
Why-
in that pocket. I
No,
can
not
see
into
it.
his
Why
body.
did you want
Well, you
it?
do
Because
see
I don't want
Jonesy
you to have it.
Well, I don't
It's
want
a-
Weston to be
collapsed
near
on
it.
the ground.
Who knows what he'll do with it?
Oh.
You want me to be true?
Where are you going?
Like,
I'm just
truthfully
gonna-
honest. I don't trust you.
Why?
Can
Because you're insane.
I roll like a
He's
flight
insane.
for basically
You're insane. Jonesy's. And he's
You are
insane.
so
I'm probably the only sane person in here.
You are certifiably
18.
insane.
You see it disappear from his
knows
pocket.
what doesn't make sense.
and then just,
James, you see it disappear from his pocket.
Where'd you put it? Well, question.
His power didn't
what did it
activate
look
that time.
like?
Rainbow.
No.
What
Did I
teleported
see
away?
the blue go around it or Weston's thing?
You didn't see anything.
Because Weston's thing does the little.
It just disappeared from his pocket.
What just happened?
You didn't
Curse?
notice.
I felt it.
Weston blinks.
It's in my pocket.
Oh no.
What did you do?
I'm just looking around the room now.
He was running
Do
to my
I
house.
see it? But he isn't.
You see it in Weston's pocket.
You want me to teleport back
I'm gonna
into
hit the
mine?
button for the nurse.
Do you want it to teleport back into mine?
A nurse comes in.
Not
yes.
yet.
How can I help you?
Hello,
I'm
miss.
feeling a lot better. Can we get this out of my arm potentially?
I'll go get the dog.
No.
No, I don't
Blood.
I don't
Blood.
actually rip the
Yeah.
IV out of his arm.
A doctor comes in.
Oh, you're fine. Shh.
How are you feeling?
Much better. Thanks.
I mean, my headache's gone. My headache's gone. It's weird. It's like it just magically went away. And I'll look like, behind the doctor.
I'm gonna
at
look him dead in the
Weston.
eye. That is exactly what it did.
I am just thinking at curse.
Okay.
F you. F you.
The nurse is
F
getting
you.
the paperwork for your parents. No, but yeah.
I'm just-
Doctor slowly
And
takes it out.
Gets it
puts
out, binds my arm up.
I'm just thinking at curse. F you. F you.
All
F
right.
you.
If you do.
F you.
Thank you. And I will stay in bed because there's no reason to get up at the moment.
Well, the doctor comes back. You're free to go.
You were in prison. Free to go.
Wow. Guess there isn't a lot of protocol around here.
No,
His
they
parents
have-
were doing the
parents
paperwork.
need- Have my parents have paperwork to fill out.
I believe there's
'Cause I'm
also
still
a
a minor.
tiny child outside as well.
On the ground.
You
Well,
don't
you know
just sleep
that.
on a chair at the moment.
I do know that
You
actually.
don't.
I do.
How do you know that?
Because I saw him.
He did
How?
a thing.
How did he do a thing?
He found out something else he can do. Besides just nope things.
Oh.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I will walk out to my parents.
And you see Jonesy just... He just collapsed on the ground. We put him in a chair.
Is he okay?
Time to have the exhaustion somewhere else.
Back into
Are you
James.
serious?
Weston wants to try one more time.
Roll.
To
I know you don't
shunt
want to
it
use tokens for
to
this.
the father. Ooh. Ooh, that's a
8.
Jonesy wakes up. What happened?
Yeah, still trying to go for
Are
the
you
father.
okay?
I was just standing there, and then I woke up here. How did I move?
I think
Did I teleport?
you did.
Do I have teleportation?
No.
That's
Yes.
the
It
word,
could
right?
be interesting.
It is.
It's called teleportation, but close
You don't, Jonesy.
You just look like you're trying to take
I-
a shit.
I flirted.
Cool.
I farted. Jonesy's back.
What's the...
Still
Forgive
depressed.
me. What is the point anymore?
In
Trying.
to
I'll just gesture aimlessly up at the ceiling.
You just gestured to all of me.
And I'm
Yes,
standing
stop
in front of
being-
my
Exactly.
family and everyone.
Because we
Exactly.
have to, Jameson. We have to do.
But why? Can we not do this?
We have
here?
to do what's right
Can we not
because
do
it
this
is
in
right.
public? Your dad's like, it's probably.
If we don't take
Yeah.
the first steps,
He gets
Where
it.
do we need to go then?
Why?
Home.
Well, I'm not here.
All right.
if we don't take the first steps to doing something right, then nobody will.
Well,
we
at this
have to
point,
be the
you're
ones.
off work.
We will.
I bust into the hospital. What makes it right, though? What makes this the right option?
One's own morality.
Lizzie,
I
what
don't
are you
think we should
doing
base
here?
anything off of
That
Weston's
wasn't
morality.
canon.
Oh.
That wasn't canon.
I know I've done
I have
wrong
no
things.
Can we not do
reason
this
to
in
go.
public?
Zach,
Especially not to the hospital. You have
Weston.
no idea.
Jonesy,
Yes.
wait here.
Jonason.
Dad will meet you at home.
Petition
I need to
to
go to the restroom because that IV had put a lot of liquid in me. I'm gonna go to the restroom because I've had 2 of those. What I'm doing is I'm having them. When I get back, I'll explain. I'm going to the restroom.
Jonesy is short for Jonason.
Jonathan.
Short for Jonesy.
Can we not do
Lizzie
this
is
in-
short for Lizison.
Listen, listen.
Weston is short for Westonison.
Zach is
Weston is-
Zach.
Westonison is actually like a real name ish.
Connor.
It sounds like a last name.
Son of James. Francisco.
Well, his parents and his
Francisco.
sister and
Franciscoson.
brother-in-law leave.
Wow.
Hi, Lizzie.
She has no reason to be at the hospital.
Yeah, I'm not
All
at
right,
the
you're-
hospital.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
I know
She just-
nothing.
Where'd you go after work? Home, most likely.
What time is it?
Robert.
By this point,
Robert.
I'd say for you to get off work. You got off work earlier than Bob does, so 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
is going well.
Okay, so
Fixing an infinite universe. Sorry.
do I have Jameson's number?
Most likely.
He doesn't have a number.
Well, his home phone.
Who?
You
Oh.
do I have your home phone number?
Well, it'd be in the phone book.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look up the Francisco household phone number
And you do?
and ring a
No
ling.
one answers because we're not.
I'm sitting at I'm still sitting.
By
I'm
the
like I'm
time
off the
she gets
clock.
home-
Well, I'm
You're
off
still
the
sitting
clock,
at
but I'm
work.
sitting at work.
Okay. So I get there. I finish in the restroom.
Yo.
All right, guys.
Are you in the
Jonesy,
hospital?
Your
or
parents
home?
and
I know.
the
I
rest are
told
gone.
them we'll meet them at home. Did Jonesy stay?
Yes.
Okay. Jonesy,
Yes.
we might need you to have a power for now. Because we're gonna go onto that spaceship and have a little talk with
Oh.
the people in charge.
Okay. Why do I
Don't
need a
do that.
power for that?
Do you want to go home?
No.
Come. I don't want you to be up there without a way to defend yourself.
He can just run away.
Jonesy's not gonna run.
Punch my hand.
Eh. Actually, I need to roll.
Yeah, I was like, I want you to roll this.
And he gets a 20, breaks
I'm
your
not.
arm.
What do you want me to roll? Would I roll grit to like take the hit?
Oh, right. You don't have a hand there, bud.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Punch my arm.
My nub.
I'll hold my you point like my forearm. I
No,
forgot
punch his nub.
Alright.
Oh no.
He has
I
like a
don't know what his
D4.
strength is. It's
I
not
think it's a
showing
D4.
No. It's not a D.
That was his brain.
It's a D20.
He's actually his brain
No,
is a D6.
his flight was a D.
20.
His flight was a D20. His
I think his brawn is actually like an 8.
his brawn was a D8.
Stronger than you.
I don't remember.
Nope, my
D4
brawn-
was grit.
You're rolling
that's
brawn
what
or
it
fight?
is. Yeah, is this brawn or fight?
Brawn.
Yeah, he's just punching me. So I hold my forearm up.
No, your nub.
What'd you get?
I got a 3.
5.
All right. So
That doesn't really tell much. You're
Do you-
weak.
Yeah, that's fair. Here's my thoughts. You can come with. You can go home. But I would rather you have a way to defend yourself.
Well, I want to go. I'm tired of sitting at home.
I feel that.
Well, if you're gonna go, then
No.
you need to be able to help us.
Get a gun.
We also need to
I
go
can
get
help you
Lizzie.
without powers.
Yes, but not to a degree
Don't
that
force
will
him
be
to get a
great.
power, man.
What?
Don't force him to get a power.
We're not forcing him. He still has a choice
He
to
doesn't-
come with us or not.
He does not have to have a power to come with us. It'll just
be that much harder because we'll have to make sure that he is okay at every step of the way.
James' father answers the phone.
All right.
Hello? Francisco Household.
Hey, is Jameson there?
Who is this?
This is Lizzie.
No, currently he's at the hospital.
Excuse me?
He's fine now.
Now? Okay, is he gonna be there forever? Like,
He said that he'll meet us at the house. At the house.
you let someone who just got out of the hospital walk his own.
He had his friends there.
You're letting Weston walk his ass home. Okay, I'll go meet him at the hospital. Thank you, sir. And
Chunk.
I'm gonna
Oh, Mom.
I'm gonna call the
Your
hospital.
dad.
I'm gonna call the hospital.
Hello? Nancy Point Hospital.
Hi, I was wondering if Jameson Francisco could come to the phone, please. He just got released.
Jameson Francisco, you're right there.
Yeah.
Someone's on the line for you.
Okay.
And you
Oh,
walk
it's not
over
creepy
because
at
it's a
all.
rotary.
Phone. Hello.
Hey, idiot, what the F did you do?
I gave myself a brain aneurysm, but we're fine now.
Okay, do you want to come to meet Robert for whatever nefarious, stupid reason you're pulling?
Where is Robert?
Courthouse, right? That's where I am. Courthouse.
We'll be there shortly.
All right. Don't kill
Hey.
over and die on the way.
I won't. Weston fixed me. Also, we're going to the spaceship, so be prepared.
Spaceship?
Look into the sky.
You just hang up.
Hand the phone back.
She hangs.
Okay, so I am going to leave the building and look up into the sky.
There's a spaceship.
Oh gosh.
Gorsh.
Gorsh. Gorsh. Gorsh.
Yeah.
Spaceship.
Heel.
Narrator's asleep.
No, I'm Bob.
No, I'm Robert.
I'm Robert.
Bobbert.
All right.
I'm
He's holding a
Roberto.
security pillow.
All right.
Security.
So,
It's an old pair of pants.
Jonesy,
he
you
said
have
with
until
the
we
pillow.
reach the courthouse to decide if you want powers or not.
Okay.
Because they might be very, very fun.
Zach, can you teleport us to the courthouse?
I am
How
not.
far is it to
Do you have
walk?
any idea how much energy I've used today? It's like built into the police station.
Yeah.
So, you have any idea?
The
how much
hospital's like
energy
on the
I've
opposite side of
expended
town,
this
isn't it?
Fine day. Hospital, police station.
So it's not that far. It's a little bit
This
of a
was
walk.
20 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like 10 minutes. It's a halfway mark. 10-minute walk will be fine. All right, let's go.
I'm going to be
Conserve
inconspicuous.
your energy.
I also need to be inconspicuous.
I am
Conserve
costuming.
I'm always
I am
inconspicuous.
pretending. It's Halloween. I shall
Jonesy?
pretend to be a Jedi. I am Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Just think about it. Because I'm going to need a definite answer.
You know what power I would get?
I don't.
Jonesy, if you don't want one, you don't need one.
I know.
His power is
It's not worth it.
growing toenails real fast.
We don't know what any of them do. These are the two we know the least about.
It's not worth
that
it.
we have vials of. The green one, the only thing we've seen, correct me if I'm wrong, was you.
Not
the
green
lizard.
one.
The shadow one, we've seen two people, Revan and Alan Boyle.
So not good people.
Revan is
Neutral.
he's
Chaotic
he's
neutral.
chaotic neutral.
He's complicated.
He is a mercenary, same as Alan Boyle. His
And-
powers were shadow.
And the other one is
Alan Boyle.
Rainbow, right?
Yes, but I don't know what that one does. Lane has shapeshifting, and we don't
know what happened to the rainbow.
The shadow one has time stop or time manipulation and shadow energy, which are a different category than the dinosaur. We don't know what the rainbow will do because the only power we know connected to that was shapeshifting.
Don't want any of
And
those.
don't do it. Let's start walking though.
I'll slide you a lightsaber. And you
Voids
can
the
get
fact
to
that Jonesy does not
courthouse.
possess a lightsaber.
We walk
Remember to
to the
build a DeLorean.
courthouse.
I'm not gonna remember that.
Lizzie.
I don't know what that is.
You will
You
remember
ready?
that, 'cause I will remember that.
Also, we
Chris
want to
will
give.
remember that.
We're trying to vaguely convince Jonesy to have magic powers.
Why?
Why?
Alistair called it in.
Alistair, the
Selfishness.
city's on shutdown.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good then.
No,
No.
because the father told him to do it.
Oh.
Which
Yeah.
means the father has
What if
Alistair in his
People
command.
Step
Power 'cause
around
of
Lizzie and go
selfishness.
inside.
Which means the father has access to a lot of information about us.
That's right. I will knock on the desk.
Oh my gosh.
Deborah. He
Yes?
says it every time.
Who's this? Who are you? How can I help
Robert.
I'm
Welcome to the
Hobo
courthouse.
Bill. There,
you?
sir.
Yes, I'm Robert.
I'm Hobo Bill.
I'm
Hi.
James.
Bob. Oh,
And
Can
I'll
I call you Bobbert?
gesture to my
No.
face. That is
only one
vaguely
person's ever allowed to call me Bobbert.
my
Never mind,
my-
she's not allowed to.
My eyes are vaguely glowing. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Hobo Bill.
I think we are connected in some way. I need to talk to them, and I'll give a handshake.
Wrong hand.
Wrong hand.
Oh yeah,
That's not even the hand you shake with.
I know.
You shake with your.
Yeah, there you go.
He reaches towards your left.
I hold out my nub.
You guys are both horrible at handshake etiquette because you always offer the right hand anyway.
Depends on what country you're in.
That's fair. We're in the
I
U.S.
offer
of
my
A in
left.
Entity Point.
I know. So,
Hello. Who are these?
did I feel a connection when I
I'm
was
Hobo Bill.
Hi,
Love
Hobo
at
Bill.
First contact.
Go talk to Jonesy, and I'll start trying to, herd them back outside. You guys
I'm Hobo
explain
Bill.
explain to Lizzie what's going on.
Lizzie
You
wants
want
to
me
be here
to
for
explain
this.
something?
Fine.
You want me to explain something?
Lizzie
Have you talked to
knows
the blind
what's up.
man?
No.
I talked to blind people before.
I'll tap the side of my head.
Uh,
Do you see things?
yes, I can. I do see things. I see you right there. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Him,
The catalyst.
God.
catalyst.
That is what he it is called in some circles.
I didn't know that.
What do
He
you
calls
call
itself.
it? His name is Jimothy?
Well,
Timothy.
No.
I call him Dan.
Dan? Alright. I'm gonna write that
Dan
down.
the man.
I'll rummage around in my
I'm
notebook
sorry, that was
for a
that
second.
was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Why do you want to know? Are you connected to him too?
So what am I seeing on our dear friend Robert?
Specks of
Similar to what I looked like?
yeah, but only on his head.
What do you see?
I see. I already told you what I see. I see you sitting right there.
When you talk to him,
Nothing, and then him.
what does he tell you?
Things. It depends.
What is he telling you right now?
He's not telling me anything right now.
Ask
I'm not
him.
talking to him. But there are people here.
They all know.
Oh. Hobo Bill here.
Because I can do the same thing. Yeah.
Passes out.
Oh, is that what he's doing when he's snapping? Is he's having chats with the Catalyst Dan?
That's half the time.
Catalyst
Oh,
Dan
Deborah.
is now what I will always refer to it as.
The Danalist.
No.
Dan the man. Deborah.
Danland.
Speaking of, why do you keep saying that name?
What name?
Deborah.
Debbie.
Is that a ex-wife?
How old do you think he is?
An X?
Is he lying to me?
His mouth went.
No, his mouth didn't move, remember?
In this
She's
instance,
just
his
some-
mouth went like that.
He's just some girl.
Regardless,
Boozy.
what did he say?
He said to trust you.
Cool.
Hey, you want to see a magic trick?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna step in front of Lizzie a little.
I am going to turn invisible.
He just
and I'll
does
step,
this.
I'll step in
Step
front of her and
Behind
then
her.
step a little bit more.
He just goes. Look around you.
And I step in front of her and then step back.
Well, I'm whiter than
Whoa.
you are tall.
I know.
How did you do that?
I didn't.
Okay, where is she? Are you under here?
I'm going to like poke him on both ribs at
Just
once. Hey, dude, you're not the only one who's got magic powers.
Hey, can you move that pencil?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm blue and he's a bitch.
He's not wrong.
Are you there?
That was good.
Okay. Yes, he is.
Aside from that
broke him.
ability, I do possess other ones.
How'd you make the pen move?
Dude, it's me. I'm super invisible, bro. How do you think I saved the sheriff? Back when the
About that.
fella was like super duper like roided out.
Maybe knows. Wait, what?
I definitely
I'm gonna
reversed
Both hands on his cheeks.
which cheeks.
His
Someone's
face.
touching my
Do you
face.
think his ass is this small? So that both hands would fit on these
I described him as a
pretty sure-
plump man.
Pretty sure it's a chunky
No, his stomach
one.
is this big, but he skipped leg day.
He's just. Someone's touching my face.
It's
It's me,
Lizzie.
dude.
Stop touching my face.
Okay.
He's the blue guy
weird.
from Coraline.
Pat, pat.
Yes, Bobinski.
All right, turn invisible. Or turn
That's what
visible.
his name, right?
Fine. And I'm invisible.
Uninvisible.
All right, and I can do this, and I'll just. Yeah, my eyes are already glowing, so I can see.
Thought you had weird colored eyes.
I mean, I do a little bit.
Does he have a computer?
Do you know what year it is?
Yes.
If it's 87, he has a typewriter but not a computer.
Yeah.
Most likely.
And I can do this. Goodbye, typewriter.
No, shift it to the other side of
Debbie!
his desk.
There's a difference.
Goodbye, typewriter.
I
I
appear to
will
have
bring
lost
the
my
typewriter
typewriter.
back.
Right on his
Yeah,
hands.
something's weird. Oh right, it's gone.
Crunch.
Oh,
is
No.
That is
Yeah,
what
actually,
happened.
fine.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that hurt.
Okay, but we're not here to like blow your mind necessarily. We're just trying to.
You already done that.
I was trying. Okay, I was told that
Oh
someone
no,
named
he can
Robert
legitimately blow your
was
mind.
connected to our friend.
Dan.
Sure.
Dan the man. And I'm Hobo Bill.
Catalyst Dan.
Now
Oh,
we're
no.
going to go into the spaceship.
Oh, what?
Look out the window, boy, behind you.
Boy!
Behind that curtain that you
Look out
always
the-
have closed.
Look out the window, boy! Oh, I'm spaceship! Oh, how about that?
Why are we
Oh.
talking to Robert?
Because I needed to know how he was connected and see if he might be useful. Unfortunately, you don't need to go to a spaceship right now.
I
We
don't.
should find Riley.
I have a taser.
So do I,
Give
boy.
Jonesy that taser, please.
Where'd
No.
you get a taser?
The locker.
You mean yours? You leave
I
it on
appear
your
to not
desk.
have a taser.
Fair enough.
I have a baton.
What baton?
I have my own
What baton?
He has a small rubber baton.
What
I have a
baton?
baton.
BD stick.
It's
Oh.
gone now.
I appeared. He's like, I have a baton.
It's where his
That's a
taser
hot
would
dog.
normally be now.
That is a hot dog.
No. It's
I mean, it's a rubber
his
baton.
actual
Shifted it.
his actual baton is now where his taser would be.
He's like,
You just switched the two.
Yeah. No, not the taser. The
She
taser
has
he
his
legitimately
taser.
didn't have.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we
I
find
appear to
Riley?
not have my baton on me.
How is she gonna help
I
us?
don't. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
How is he going to help
He's
us?
not. I thought he might be able to. What we need is Trevor.
We don't even know what
Then
he can
let's
do.
find Trevor.
What can you
I haven't
do?
seen-
I have a gun.
Give that to Jonesy, please.
Sure.
No.
Hell.
All of us
Can I
powers.
borrow your
Robert.
phone?
Gun.
You mean the rotary phone?
Yeah, that's what all phones are.
Why?
I need to call
necessarily.
the Bull
Alistair.
household.
We do have landlines as
Okay.
well. If yeah.
Pardon me.
I'm gonna call the Bull household.
Hi there.
Bull household. Terrence speaking.
This is the dad, right?
Ooh.
You gotta make your voice deeper.
Gonna go through puberty again?
Is Trevor home?
Who is this?
Sorry, this is James. I need to speak to Trevor.
He had to sound like a man.
Hello.
Yes.
I would like to speak to Trevor.
Why?
I
School project.
have a
I would like to speak to
question
Trevor.
for him.
You can ask me. You can't answer the phone right now.
Ooh.
I'm gonna lean in. Unless you can answer what the equilateral area of a three-dimensional triangle is.
Can you answer that question?
I can actually. I'm gonna roll brains.
Well, I know the answer,
I
but
just
you tell me. You tell me.
I just remember.
I got an 11.
something,
Does Weston know?
James.
I mean,
Also, that was a completely made-up
yeah.
thing.
Oh well.
Connor,
I know the answer. How about you tell
I
me?
told him everything.
Trevor?
Yeah, that sounds
No,
about right.
his Dad.
Why?
Because he asked me to.
I just said 2 plus 2
All
is
right,
4.
no.
sir.
I need to. All right. Do you want me to ask you the question?
She's like, oh.
Do you
Yeah, just
want
go
me
ahead.
to-
Just go ahead.
Do you want me to ask you the question?
Ask me the question.
Have you told him the blind man? I need to know if you can create an illusory elevator up to the spaceship.
I cannot.
Can I speak to Trevor?
No, you cannot.
Why?
You can't answer the phone right now.
All right.
Teleporting
Zach,
is
can you-
not easy.
Can you? Where's the Bull household?
Hey, you should let me drink a potion, see if I can fly.
No.
Jonesy's like,
Do you have a question?
We don't have any
I'll
flying
drink one of them
potions.
now.
Which
No,
one?
Jonesy, please. Do you really want one?
a little bit. I know that everyone seems to.
You
have
either get
one.
Shadow or Shadow.
Exactly.
Close your eyes and open your mouth, and you will get a big surprise.
No, he just immediately goes.
It's not what it is.
With that,
Hey, it's not what it
But
is.
take-
look, the
It's
rainbow one.
No.
Did you real? Oh yeah,
Bob
boy.
goes. That sounds a little suspect to me.
Can I roll? Can I roll for
It's
for
where it will
power?
take you.
He got the rainbow one. Time to take
Fuck.
8 hours to figure. No, I'm gonna roll.
You roll first.
Everyone roll.
I immediately
roll,
see
roll, boy.
no more
What am I
liquid
rolling?
inside.
D100.
Ooh. Give this.
66.
Almost.
I wanted to
63.
roll a reaction.
Execute order 66.
63. You got 63.
63, 66, 82 for me. Roll, Aaron.
Roll.
That's what you deserve for doing that.
He wanted one.
65.
Understood. 63, 65, 66.
Everyone,
82.
can you add all those numbers together?
Why?
Calculator.
65, 66, 60 something else.
Can I get to the calculator?
63,
from here?
65, 66,
Anymore?
82.
Can I get to the calculator from here?
No.
Why can't I get to the calculator?
Why do you want to stack them all together, man?
276.
Yes. I was gonna say 274, but 276 is right.
Gets lizard again.
I just got to the calculator.
Connor gets
This is
lizard
simple.
again.
Super jumping
Go.
legs.
No, just turns to a lizard.
Calculator.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a swipe up. I went to the left.
Joseph.
And had to dig through the list.
Joseph.
What?
Then he turns into a bear boy.
Because that rainbows are the in
Whack.
fact, spiritual colors of bears.
Oh, no.
What do you get?
It's not even plugged in.
Oh,
Okay.
You aren't plugged in. This one is.
He doesn't. We don't have to necessarily.
Anyway, Jonesy becomes the most powerful being of all time.
No, you're the most powerful being of all time, and it's frustrating.
Nothing seems to happen. Jonesy is just. That tasted weird.
What did it taste like? Do you feel any different?
Tasted like.
Do you feel like overwhelming power?
Lemons.
Touch something.
I'm gonna.
Touch me.
Yeah.
I'm not
tasted
gonna
like
say
lemon.
anything.
I will teleport that
I'm
into
gonna-
my stomach.
I'm gonna. No.
I'm pretty sure he's
You
already
don't know what
absorbed
he
it.
did. You drank. You don't know what he drank.
I looked at him.
What did I drink?
You drank spirit of power, basically.
I know, but which one?
Rainbow.
An idiot.
Okay.
I think it's too late. Teleporting it don't do anything.
I don't.
Well, I'll get his
I don't
stomach.
feel any different.
All right. So what is?
I don't
What do
taste
I
any
see?
different.
What do I see?
Well, you see as he drinks it.
Yeah.
You see it go inside
Mm-hmm.
and just envelop his entire body.
He turned into a
Touch me.
cane.
Jonesy,
No.
He just touches you. Nothing.
try
happens.
and do something. Will something to happen.
Try to fly. Try to fly. Jump.
He just jumps.
Do you want me to yeet him like a football?
What could
Waste
Kane
of
do?
time.
We don't know. Try to make yourself look like Weston.
Do you have Shadow with you too? Like Yuri?
I may or may not have it with
Doesn't
me.
have it.
That hurts my head.
What if I just punch him real hard?
No,
And that's what activates
Do you want
the
to break his spine?
Punch my arm again.
What's wrong with you?
We won't
Weston
know
can
till
fix
we
it.
know.
What is wrong with these people?
We won't know till we know.
That's the problem. How about we just not know?
Boring.
Boring's better than dead. Well, he just got 17.
I'm gonna roll that grit.
That is a 1.
Oh, are you gonna break his arm?
No.
Well, he just goes.
Nope.
Well, first his arm goes snap, and then it knows. Just, I don't even think he has super strength. He just rolled really good.
Are you super strong?
You see, I would be.
He just punches the desk and he's like,
You see,
"Ow."
I would think that he has super strength, but she broke a door and she does not have super strength.
Turn invisible.
I've got door busting powers, dude.
What does it feel
Could
like?
you release a
Feels
ginormous
like I'm trying
bird?
to poop.
Don't do that.
Please do.
No. You drink it.
He's like, oh.
Do you feel like warm and fuzzy? What does it feel like right
I
now?
don't feel anything.
I'm gonna throw something at him. I'm just gonna grab something off the desk and throw it at
I'm
him.
in danger.
What are you throwing? You find a
They
monk
are-
that says
No,
world.
I'm throwing.
You find a monk that says world's best boss. Crossed out the boss. Dad.
Don't.
I'm gonna kind of
World's
look around.
best.
Does he have the little cup of pencils or whatever?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab an eraser out of that and just throw it at his chest.
He just goes.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a pencil.
Pick it up without touching it.
I throw a pencil at him.
You throw it at him. And it just hits.
What?
Screw it! I'm gonna
Wait.
No, hey, as Bob is like, no.
He's
No,
like,
not that one.
No, not that monk.
Weston threw it already.
And you see it hit Jonesy right here and completely shatter.
Oh, he's got a break.
He's invulnerable.
You just hit me with a mug.
I'm going to punch Jonesy as hard as I can in the
Did it
chest.
hurt?
He's just. Did that hurt? Lizzie, punch him.
You can fix a cut.
Right in the uvula.
My chest
Yeah.
is itchy.
Right in the
Jonesy,
jugular. Punch him
trust
right in the
me.
jugular.
What?
Trust me, please. You've trusted me this far.
Wrong
Wrong
hand.
arm.
Oh right, give me. He gestures like in he Phantom hand.
Uh-huh.
Stapler.
Just. Ow.
That actually hurt, or are you just saying that?
He just looks at it, just.
Did the staple go in or did
You
it
see the
just
staple just
bend?
Bent on his hand.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
take
gosh,
out.
it's the perfect one
I'm
for him!
I'm gonna take out my pocket knife.
Oh, no. Oh. You broke your knife.
It snaps.
Alright, cool. Let's go.
Swallow a pot of boiling oil.
No, I don't think the inside of him is as a
How do
you have unbreakable
This would be so cool to
you
have.
have unbreakable skin?
Invulnerability.
I think he can
My worry was that we were going to actually have to straight up kill him and he would come back and that would be how we would know. Because that's kind of what Kane did. So,
But we can't kill him.
Here's a question, Jonesy.
Not that
How
we would
long
want
can
to.
you
Could you
normally
tase him,
hold your
please?
breath?
That's a good idea. Lizzie,
No,
tase him.
wait. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna look at my watch and just kind of
Can Josie even hold his breath?
Apparently.
we're gonna be here for like 45 seconds. Give me a minute.
You made him laugh.
How long does he just keep going?
He just keeps going.
Can he
Breathe.
die? Can he?
How did that feel?
Feel weird.
Maybe he's just been granted
Immortality.
invulnerability.
Not
He could still-
immortality. I think it's invulnerability.
It's the same thing.
Absolutely
not.
It is
If you're immortal,
Immortal
You
means you can
can't
still
die.
be injured.
Jonesy goes over and rams his head into the wall.
For instance, the elves
see
in
it
J.R.R.
just
Tolkien's
dent.
Lord of the Rings were immortal,
it's
but could
it's
be killed
wall.
by
How is
blade.
it denting the wall?
Did your head
Jonesy-
dent?
Jane
Or did
Jonesy,
the door?
can you
or the
run,
wall?
like,
The wall dented.
Okay.
Can you
can
even
you
get a
run full
haircut
speed
now?
at a wall?
He just did.
No, he just went over and rammed his head into a wall.
Can you even get a haircut now?
Wait a second, Lizzie.
Is this a
Test the
stun
taser
gun or is
out.
this a taser?
It's a taser.
Okay.
Not a
You
stun
can
gun.
flail him around all you want, and nothing can happen to him.
Is Rob?
This is
How is
exactly
Robert
what he's
reacting?
doing. And now he's gonna turn to
Bob
a bad
is
guy.
just
Thanks a lot.
My-
He's gonna turn into
my
a bad guy now.
office. We're so
Hey, Weston,
sorry.
fix that for him.
My mug.
As he tases Jonesy.
What happened to? So she tased Jonesy.
He pointed to fix the mug.
I void the broken mug
Okay.
to where it is no longer
And
broken.
you throw it at Jonesy, you see it hit him, and you just.
Did it
His
puncture?
Bob's
or
Hey,
did it
foot.
bounce
Weston,
off?
tap dance,
It
and I'm
hits
just
him and it
swinging
falls
across the
down.
floor at your feet.
No.
Roll play.
Roll to tap
Uh,
dance.
difficulty of 8.
9.
You jump over it. Can you roll flight? Because you're standing right next to him.
Oh, please, for the love of God, fail. He also got a 9.
Nine.
Oh, gosh darn it.
So just. Hey, don't do that.
Come on. I didn't get to taste Jonesy.
I mean, you tried.
I'm gonna zoop it back into the.
Robert, do you have a gun?
I don't think
I
Jonesy
just
needs a gun.
showed you my gun. I'm not shooting him.
I now have the gun.
Weston, don't
Jonesy?
shoot.
Hey,
So
If
getting
we hear
fired.
a gunshot
Into the
in
leg.
the
No, I have a question. I have a question. I have a
getting
question.
fired.
Yeah.
Can you nope a duplicate of the gun into your possession?
I don't-
Can you? Yeah. Can you?
Can you nope the fact that there isn't a second gun?
I could try. That is really getting into the abstract, though.
That's fair. I was just curious if that was
Roll.
possible to let him have his gun and
your
also
big
have
brain
his
check.
gun.
Small brain. I want small brain. Not
6.
quite small brain.
Yeah.
There's now
Give
2
Jonesy the
guns.
gun.
Well,
'cause it's
now
gonna
we
be a
know
weapon.
can duplicate things.
You are God.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
That was so
Weston, I don't
aggressive.
think you need a weapon. Don't shoot him. If you hear a gunshot,
Bob is like,
in
he
the
stands in front of
courthouse-
him. Do not shoot him.
Look at a taser bounced off him.
I don't care.
Dude, do you
Hey!
really want the courthouse?
I'm
There's
so-
a spaceship in the
I'm so
sky.
getting fired.
You've used a gun too many times today.
Boom.
Oh my gosh! you
Bob's standing
No.
in front of him.
I should have. I should have said something. I did this, and that was just his.
to move Bob.
Yes.
You noped Bob away.
No, just to like 3 feet out of the way,
Yeah,
Put
just
back to his chair
and then
as you're allowed.
Yeah.
Boom.
it's supposed to be the leg, but that works
well,
too.
pting.
Did it just deflect or did it hit and then stop?
He is just invulnerable.
Cool. Can we go to the spaceship now? I want to go to the spaceship.
Spaceship,
I haven't been in a
Spaceship, 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 spaceship.
Weston, I need a piece of paper. Don't give me an actual piece of paper. I don't need one.
I'll give him a piece of paper.
He grabs a pencil and just starts writing.
His last will and testament.
His last will and testament.
And he hands it to Weston, and you see it's the equation to solve the puzzle you said to Mr. Bull.
Huh?
I don't know where that came from.
What did you do?
Invulnerability.
You didn't
and
just
big
listen to what I
brains.
said, did you?
What did you say?
2 + 2 is 4.
That's not.
I literally said mathematical gibberish. You can't solve that.
It looks like he did. I'm gonna roll a big brain check with my
Did he
dice.
solve it? He solved MC squared.
1.
Oh.
He solved what?
He solved
What
some
happened?
math
One.
activity. Math or dues.
That's right.
Somehow, it's right.
What?
Save it. No, we need to go to the spaceship. No, it's going.
Yeah,
to
spaceship,
Dude,
spaceship.
I had a terrible thought.
What's your terrible thought?
He got possessed by Malcolm Kane.
What?
No.
That's a possibility.
What?
I just gave him.
But
Just
still,
that is not a possibility.
maybe it gave him a way in.
Why would it give him a way in?
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, dude. That means that everyone who has rainbow powers is the same.
I'm possessed. I could be,
If,
or I,
if that specifically made him possessed by Michael Caine, that means Caine is everyone who has rainbow
Sure.
powers.
Yes.
Why not?
Insane.
thought.
I could be
Jonesy was
possessed
not-
by.
Did he solve
At-
that then?
Kane Labs,
We
right?
rolled
When
4
it fell
times
down,
for
I think he
power.
was.
No.
when we
This
went
is
there.
Yeah, he was.
talking.
Was he there when
Jack?
Malcolm
This
Caine
is Zach
died? Was he
talking.
in the room?
I think so.
I don't know if he was.
No, he was.
He
Who?
was there.
What?
Jonesy was there.
When?
He wasn't there when Malcolm Caine and I were talking, though.
Spaceship. Let's go to
Jonesy,
this.
you have a question.
Yes.
Recite the digits of pi.
No. What did Malcolm Caine tell me in his
Recite the digits of
office?
pi, Jonesy.
And Jonesy just starts spouting off the numbers.
3.14159265.
Weston has approximately 95 of them memorized.
He just keeps going.
Is this worth our
What was that? What did I just say?
Jonesy, what did Malcolm Caine tell me in his office?
I don't know.
Do I believe him? Okay.
Jonesy doesn't know.
If he was possessed, he would know. It's a thought, but I don't know if it's an accurate thought right now.
Let's go to
Anyway,
let's
All
go.
the
spaceship.
things
Let's
are
go.
on the table.
Can you take us to the spaceship?
I have never been on spaceship.
You can see
None
this.
of us have been
You
on
a
spaceship.
Target.
How do you even see that?
It's big. It's like hovering over the city.
How do you even see the cockpit?
This
Okay.
thing is like
Where do you want me to
hovering
go?
like
Presumably, there's a command center
Yes,
on
and
top
where do
or on
you
the
want
bottom
me
of the
to
ship
go?
or on the front
I
or the
can't
back.
see the inside of it. How do I go there?
you see the front of it. If you can get us on top of the where that little glass part is at the front, Lizzie can phase us through.
You just doomed Jonesy, Connor.
What did he get?
Oh gosh.
Out of character, I'm very
Yeah.
curious to
I'll
know what happened in terms
Self-transcendence.
of- Ooh.
The ability to transcend
Go
self.
beyond one's limits.
Cool.
You
Or-
fool!
Limitless potential.
That's also very cool.
Not for Jonesy.
I disagree.
User can transcend their potential/capabilities beyond their normal limitations, whether physical, mental, existential.
Spiritual.
So I essentially gave him unlimited power.
Yes. You just ruined. You just ruined.
Erase that from him.
Unlimited cosmic power.
We don't know this yet.
He has the ability
We
to become more powerful than you.
Yes.
We will ask after the spaceship if Jonesy wants to go back to normal. Give him a choice. Back into the game.
Well, and here's the thing
Back
too.
out of the game.
Well, yes, but like
Leave game.
that does. I mean,
Exit.
Log out.
Jonesy's point of order.
Exit.
No, Jonesy's now has capability for a character arc. He's not just one note idiot anymore.
I mean, he
I mean,
wasn't.
He was already having a character.
I know he was, but like there is in the same way that, like all of our powers completely altered where we were gonna go as people. That's the same thing for Jonesy. I don't see that how that ruined him so much. It's just
Well, that I
changed
didn't
him.
say ruin as in ruined his character. I meant
He's going to have an existential crisis.
he's going to
every day of his life.
He may end up having a god complex,
You mean like Weston?
Yeah.
a very severe
Like
one.
brother, like brother. Like father, like son, like brother.
He's saying his dad is a cog.
I'm talking about
Oh, Malcolm.
Malcolm Caine.
Mm-hmm.
Weston Moore has a
Can we go back
demigod
now?
plot.
Back into the
demigod
world.
complex.
Anyway,
Interworld.
reemerge.
Not
Go
a
back
god
to the
complex.
biomes.
Weston.
No. Jonesy could have a full-on god.
Oh yeah.
Jonesy's not smart enough.
Anyway.
Oh wait, he is now.
He was literally smarter than
I just said,
Weston.
oh wait, he is now.
Phineas and Ferb.
He's what?
The episode where they're
Yeah,
in the anthill with Phineas and Ferb, and Candace teaches them everything, and they transcend and leave.
Uh-huh.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what's
That's
gonna
what's
was-
gonna happen.
Crazy episode.
Anyway,
Continue.
sorry. That's-
Spaceship. How are you getting there?
He's gonna drop us on top of the cockpit area, and she's gonna phase us through
Go ahead.
onto the deck.
Spend your 12 tokens.
How many is this gonna take?
not
How far
much.
above the city is this?
At least 6 tokens.
Okay, good. All right.
Now you're on top. It's very hard to breathe.
Well, that's why I very specifically said take a deep breath.
Phases through.
Well, Jonesy doesn't.
No, she don't. Regardless, Lizzie, take us in. When we get up
You
there, we've talked through the plan,
Uh-huh.
which
Phase
is
us
he's going
in,
to
Lizzie.
us up.
Joseph,
As soon as
don't
we're
you-
up there, you're going to
Joseph,
phase us
don't you
through.
How many tokens am I gonna need to spend for
How many
this?
tokens do you have?
Plenty.
9.
3.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did I fail the roll to project my brain thoughts.
I guess we'll find out.
Do I get a token? Is what I'm asking.
You don't get a token for
Oh,
failing
right.
your powers.
I forget. Sorry.
Only normal rolls.
I did fail the punching, the grit roll.
Yeah, you got a token for that.
I get 2 of those.
I haven't failed yet.
You failed both.
Haven't had to roll.
Yeah, I did. All right, cool.
Maybe Jonesy does have super strength.
As I
now.
collapse on the ground.
So, you
Let's
go
teleport
into the
spaceship,
cockpit.
bruh.
It only took like a few
Zoom.
tokens.
6
Where
tokens.
you see people wearing
question.
these white,
Are
kind
we-
of like.
Are we invisible?
mean purple?
Or did Lizzie just?
I
I'd
have
say-
to turn us invisible to phase through stuff.
You mean purple armor? That looks kind of like, I don't know the best way to describe it. Hydra armor. Purple
Okay.
Hydra armor.
Okay.
And just they
I'm
go
gonna-
down, then
I'm
you
gonna
go.
let
You're
go.
invisible at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna let go of Lizzie.
As I
You
collapse.
appear and they just
I just fall to
all
the
point their guns at you.
I go like.
We need to talk to whoever's in charge.
We are.
And you see a man
We're here to see you later.
walk over. He's wearing the outfit but not wearing the mask.
Take me to your leader.
I've always wanted
And
to
he
say
has.
that.
Best way I could describe him, he's like,
Is he the
Is
hot
I
one?
was like, is this Alistair but older?
Is this the
No.
hot one?
Okay. Is this the hot one?
yes.
Okay.
He has like wavy blonde. He looks like Chris Pine,
All right. Okay.
That's actually
Okay.
completely
the
fair,
hot
yeah.
one.
All right.
He's just
Literally.
yes.
Are you the one in charge?
Yeah.
Can we talk?
You're here.
Alistair didn't do this of his own volition.
I know.
He was mind controlled.
I know.
So why are you still here?
Because as we've looked at your town, we still need to put it in a lockdown.
Why?
Go ask your boss if you should.
We've cleaned it
We
up.
already have talked.
Oh.
But the thing is that this was ordered by the father.
This town is the epicenter of the multiverse.
Oh, I am aware.
So
I'm
this is the
weird.
only town that should ever be put into lockdown.
But here's the thing, is that if you continue to put this town or keep this town in lockdown, that plays exactly into the father's plan.
Who?
The
The
father.
one that mind controlled Alistair.
to do this. Arthur Locke.
Go search up.
Are you like?
Arthur
Oh,
Locke.
he's not like.
Oh, he knows other things.
Even if you stay here, if you could just let up on the lockdown, you could stay here. But so long as lockdown isn't in complete effect, that will deter the father in some way, shape, or form, I'm sure.
I have a question.
What?
Bastion.
You said that this is the epicenter of the multiverse.
Yes.
How many times have you wiped this town? And how many times are you willing to do it over and over again?
We're willing to wipe this town as many times as we need to.
Does it do anything?
We have never wiped this town. There have been many other towns that are the epicenter of the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
In every universe. This is only one of them.
Yes. How many epicenters of the multiverse, this town or ones that are layered on top of it, have you had to wipe? Countless numbers, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And how many times are you willing to waste your energy doing it?
As many times as we need to.
Why?
Because we need to protect the multiverse.
Protect it from
Anything that may
People
threaten
like
it.
the
people that
father.
aren't you.
We protect the multiverse from anything that may threaten it. In
So-
this town, there are many things in it that currently threaten the multiverse.
Like the father.
Like him.
I thought they didn't know about that.
Yeah, he does.
Alistair told them all about that.
mm.
Me and Alistair have had some really good late night coffees.
Oh.
That's what you get for
Um,
trusting Alistair. I never trusted Alistair.
I trust Alistair. Alistair
Trust them.
works for
No.
people I don't
Now,
trust.
where's Alistair?
We don't know.
He's under command of the father, and we don't know where he is.
Where
Why
where
wasn't I
do you
informed of
normally
this?
see him?
At
He-
the library, and the library is a pile of rubble right
Either
now.
that, or
Why
his
wasn't
cult
I
used
informed
to
of any
meet
of
in
this?
the forest.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Hi, Zach Downs. Sorry, I mean, Hobo Bill.
Zach Downs.
Which
Um,
one?
This is from this universe, to the best of our knowledge.
Good. Don't
Yeah.
worry, everything's gonna be okay.
The
That
other-
is what
the other
parents
one's
tell.
already
That
died.
is lies parents tell to their children
or gone home. I don't know which.
who know they can't fix it.
Who is? Here's my question then. What is the danger to the multiverse that you were wanting to get rid of? Him.
I'm out of the town.
Among other things,
Like what?
Hey, well,
there are multiversal things in
You
this
guys were
town that we
deflecting
need to
my
take care
powers.
of. There is a
I
door
could
that we
try
need
and
to take.
move them.
A door?
Could you note the fact that everyone else doesn't have your power?
That's a bad idea.
And like give them all like a little bit of your void power? Like a little bit. Spread it out across 7 billion people on Earth.
I could
Dilute
try,
it.
but that would probably take a lot of
He
power.
would die. I'll say now, he would die.
That's fair.
Along with everyone else.
But Weston would live on in 7 billion
no,
people.
he literally said
No, you
everyone
just
else.
kill the planet.
Along-
Okay. So he's a threat.
and there are other things.
Like what?
We can
Classified
help you
things.
get rid of it instead
Yes.
of wiping the town.
Wiping the town after we classified get don't rid of it mean is the
no.
best thing to do.
Why?
Because then they won't investigate it. Then there's
Ooh.
nothing. If there's nothing to investigate,
But there's going to be something to investigate. There always will be.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
If it's need to know, I think I need to know.
What
Wait
do
a
you
second,
need to know?
Jameson.
I don't know.
Think about
What
this.
do I need to know?
I've been
Okay, hold
snooping
on,
around
hold on.
invisible this entire time.
Hold on.
Where?
What's your
Just
name?
Around
Pratt. You're the
Bartholomew
hot one.
Pratt.
He's the hot one.
Chris
Pratt.
Pratt.
Okay. Pratt.
Right.
Bart
Oh
Prout.
yeah. Also, what do I see on this man?
You don't
Purple.
see anything on this person.
Interesting. All right.
In fact, your power is off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and hers isn't.
Great. Anyway,
No.
Pratt, if we
Specifically,
help
that
you
makes sense.
eradicate some of these threats from the town, would we be exempt from the wipe?
put it up to the boss.
All right. Jameson,
not
if
my
that's
decision.
the case.
Everyone else will be wiped.
Right. Jameson, if that's the case,
But
That would be.
Hold
you
on.
specifically, they're not going to remember you. We're going to have to take you.
Is that a bad thing?
we'll see.
Jonesy's like, yes.
I'm not talking.
We'll
to
see
you.
about that.
It's a bad thing to you.
Think about it. If the entire town was wiped, good with the bad, I suppose. But the amount of advantage we would have based solely on our knowledge would be a severe leg up from everyone else.
That's not the issue here. The issue is everyone else.
Hold on, what are you wiping? Their minds, but what from their minds?
Memories.
Of what?
Everything involving this. We'll just go back to the, I don't know.
Stone Ages.
We will. Everything involving people with powers. Unless they're related, then they'll just never have powers to them.
Really like it if we could move around secretly again.
You keep saying we. I've already established you're coming with us.
And I already said maybe.
This isn't a negotiation here.
It's not your decision to
I
make.
feel like Jamestown. He's much better at that.
You're right. I didn't make that decision.
I get to
The
make
boss
it.
did.
Oh, I don't care what the boss said.
You will.
What about my boss? Why doesn't Eva have a say in this?
What about your boss?
Yeah, what about my boss?
You don't have a
Your boss is the reason we're taking you.
Yeah, you need to not talk about that.
You should probably stop.
Please stop talking for a moment.
You're the
Think
reason
about,
we're in
think
this
about
mess.
what you're getting. You're the grave you're digging yourself for a moment while I think. Okay. Thank
What's
you.
on this bridge?
There's the command center where they're
Off button.
basically the steer. All
There's
of
the
the. It
self-destruct
looks like
we all
with, like,
fall.
8
Actually, no.
keys.
You've never seen anything like this
Crunch.
before.
I mean,
There's
yeah,
a lot
that's
of
fair.
buttons and levers.
Are there doors?
in with symbols next to them that you can't understand. She wouldn't know.
They're not like English alphabet symbols. They're just like garbledy-gook.
The English
Yeah.
lexicon.
Gobbledygook.
Well, if they're letters or numbers, I can recognize that they're letters or numbers. I'm not.
They're not letters or numbers
Daft.
you know.
I mean, that's fair, but like, I'm just saying that if it's in like an earthen language,
It is reverse
And it is not.
alphanumeric symbols.
It is not in an earthen language.
it's not in an earthen language. Therefore,
You do not.
that's information at least.
So
But I'm
There's-
not going to like.
that is basically all that's on the bridge. Besides all of these people.
I'm not going to try to like sneak through doors or anything because that's going to give me away immediately.
Jonesy.
Yes. Well, this is like a sidebar they're having.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of whisper to Jonesy. Are you able to translate whatever these symbols and language means?
He just looks. I wouldn't press that button.
What does it say?
It says detonate on it. Detonate?
We're going to hold up on that one. Is there any buttons around here that say power dampeners?
One moment. That one. There's
Okay.
a lever.
Is it flipped on?
Yeah.
Well, how
You
is
can
she
see the
doing?
green light.
Okay.
I don't know if she's close enough to hear the whisper.
not
I am whispering.
I'm also not going to give you any indication if I can hear you or not.
Well, you can't.
I know.
He's too quiet.
All
And you're
right.
too far away. You're like on the opposite side of the panel.
I'm just futzing around, trying. I'm moving. I cannot begin to describe to you how slowly I'm moving. I do not want to make like I'm taking exceptional time to move because I don't want to make a lot of noise or any noise.
So,
Okay.
what about your boss?
I can feel that there's a connection cut,
Mhm.
right?
No, you can see it.
I mean, I can tell here,
Yeah.
but I can feel the connection is cut. Why have you broken the connection between me and him?
Because we don't like it when you see things.
Why not?
Because it's not good for business. For us.
Business.
It's very
'Cause
useful.
we don't like it
for
when you see
everyone
things you're not
else.
supposed to see.
And what am I not supposed to see?
If I told you, then you would know.
Because I don't feel like you are the police of the multiverse.
Well, we are. Just because you don't see us doesn't mean we're not there.
So,
Yes,
What happened to his walkie-talkie?
It's in the father's
the
possession.
father took it.
Okay. Continue.
Then get it back.
okay. So,
I would if I could use my power.
Alistair's not
is
on this
the-
bridge,
How is
right?
Jonesy using
my
it?
boss.
What about
Are you asking me?
No.
Why have you
How is
only
Lizzie?
cut off my connection?
We haven't only cut off your connection. You can't use his power either. Neither can he.
He can.
Patrick.
Nodding
I
to
think-
Jonesy.
Patrick.
Well, if we took away his power, he would die.
Oh no!
I think to curse. Are you still
Oh
there?
no!
Can you still hear me? And I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not a connection or a power.
Do they know you exist?
Probably.
All right. So,
Jonesy. Yes. Closer you to the detonate button.
It's right there.
Do not.
Do you know what it detonates?
Oh, it just says detonate on it. I really don't want to press it.
You said you wanted to press it
What?
earlier. You said you wanted to press it earlier.
I said you probably shouldn't press it. But I could run over there and pull that power lever.
Do it.
But then it would probably anger these people.
yeah, don't do that yet. Not yet. What is the interaction between your boss and mine?
Very minuscule. Compared to our boss, your boss is unimportant
It's pretty
to the
important
grand
to
scheme
me.
of things.
It was pretty important a couple months ago.
Yes.
I'm stupid. I don't have to open doors to go through doors.
You don't know what's a door or not.
No, you don't.
Okay.
But do
You
I?
really don't.
That's how we got in here in the first place. So, which direction looks most interesting?
All doors look the same.
All
this right in the
walls look the same.
What?
Is this right in the center of the ship?
Or is it near the front?
Near the front. There are 3 things that look like doors.
Okay, I want to go backwards into the ship.
Which door? There are 3.
Whichever one. Okay. So if the ship is like a cone,
Mm-hmm.
whichever one is like the most this way in the cone and not like directional.
Okay.
If that, I don't know.
The straightest one back.
The straightest one
So
back.
the
The
one
one
in the center.
directly to the back. Uh-huh.
One
Okay.
in the center. You go
Mhm.
through that one. There are a bunch of engineers in this hallway.
Okay, my end goal is to find something interesting, like Alistair or whatever.
There's nothing we can say to change your mind in any way.
Actually,
It's not my decision, like I said.
can I ask you a question?
I'm here to find Alistair. I'm not here to lock you down. That's what my boss
Right.
told me to do.
Can I
So
ask
that's
you a
what
question, though?
I'm going to do.
Or a series of questions?
What?
So obviously, I understand that I have void powers, but
Uh-huh.
why am I specifically a threat?
Because you have the worst power of the void. Like
Sure.
all of his children.
Yes, but why am I a threat?
Because you can
Besides the
erase
fact that you
things from reality.
I
The
can't.
worst part of the void.
But why is that bad?
Because it breaks things.
It does break things, but
And we would rather the universe stay in one piece.
me too. That's why I now have rules that I follow, given to me by some unknown people.
My boss is outside of reality.
Okay.
Understand that?
Technically, so is
We did
his.
not, none, my boss and none of the people that work for him, nor anyone like him, gave you any rules.
Somebody else
So it
did,
must have been from the beyond.
perhaps.
Here-
But anyway,
Here's the thing: your boss is outside of reality, so is his.
Yes, but his boss is evil.
By whose definition?
His.
He's been
By
nothing
the
but-
definition that he wants to destroy all of reality.
He's been nothing but good to us.
Him. Because it's one of his children.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he's gonna be
so
good to him.
You're an organization that deals in information, right?
Yes. We like knowing things.
Yes.
So do I.
Passive
How?
aggression.
Okay.
You
I
could work for
don't
them.
mean to sound arrogant here, but how many times have I saved people and/or the fabric of reality?
How many times have you hurt people and or the fabric of reality?
That is far outweighed by.
Name
the
one
amount of
time you
times-
saved someone with your power.
Well, Connor,
I bet he can name several times that you hurt someone with it.
I have a question. Do I still have a connection to them?
Technically, you do.
Cool.
Technically,
I was
not
just
how intuitive
curious.
works.
You know, no.
I have my laser eyes though.
Oh.
Pew
no.
pew.
Here's the thing. I shouldn't have to give you that information because you already have it.
That feels exactly like I know the answer, but do you?
Weston has I have a very human mind and am struggling to remember, but you have a perfect logical computer system that remembers everything. So even if I can't
And
remember,
that system is missing right now. Alistair.
They have more than one, obviously.
he's not the system.
He's definitely a cog in the system.
A cog.
Were you aware
He is not
if you
the
take out the
computer
right
mainframe.
cog,
Were you
it
aware
all
that
falls
If we
apart.
don't take you, we'll just take your power.
Okay.
It will not be pleasant.
Okay.
It's
Were
going to
you
get
aware
You could die.
that
I can get rid of my power myself, I think.
No, you can't.
I think.
It's not how it works.
I've done it to other people.
Have you? This is
I've-
Patrick.
I have moved them.
No, you have.
I moved parts of different orange glows to Jameson from
Oh,
3
right.
other people.
That's right.
Yeah, he has.
Were you aware, Alice?
Presumably, I could do the same to myself.
You should give
What?
it to Lizzie. She's void as
Called
well.
the
So
hot
2 void
one.
powers just makes her go.
I know.
Brain.
You know.
I'm not I'm the hot one.
You're still here.
Uh-huh.
Do you want
It's
him
11.
back?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
You're gonna
why.
need our help
That's
for
why
that.
I'm
You're
here.
gonna need our help for that.
But they're here to lock you down.
You just shunt your powers.
If you
to
lock us down,
Lizzie
the father will get
without
to you.
telling
That wouldn't be good.
anyone.
No,
That would not be good.
I don't know how you
Why
got
else
up
would
here.
he want a lockdown?
I don't know.
To keep everyone here so he can control them all.
Yeah.
Including you. Have you asked him?
No.
Why would I ask him?
100% thought I said anal.
Have you even talked to this father to understand why he's doing all of this?
I have not. They have.
Can I? Okay.
So why does the father want us here?
to control you?
How do you know?
He has, if I'm correct, hypnosis.
Something similar.
What's his father's name?
Wait a second. You have power You have
Arthur
power
Locke.
dampeners. You have power
That's how
dampeners.
he
That's what Arthur
controlled.
Locke-
Do you remember which universe Alistair said he was from?
Yes, I wrote that down.
You have power dampeners. That's not a question. That's a
Yes.
statement. Can you?
I
12, I think.
Can you set them up?
7213 is what I wrote down.
12.
It's 12.
Universe 12.
World 12 Weston's what I have written down was West.
Okay.
That's what.
Can you set them up in the town?
It'll be difficult,
But it can
and
be
it's
done.
always dangerous.
But it can be done.
Yes.
What are you wanting?
Power dampeners in the town.
I mean, yeah.
That rules out the father completely.
isn't from this universe.
We know.
I know that.
Liz
He's
as well.
connected to the void.
Jack as
What?
well.
No, the father's from Universe 12.
What?
Alistair is from
No,
a
he's
different
talking about
universe.
Arthur Locke.
Yeah, Arthur Locke.
Arthur Locke is connected to the void and has
Yes.
the void's manipulation
Saying
over
is,
people.
He's a.
Yes.
He's one you want too.
See,
Yes.
he is the example here.
This old
I am
tracks.
his
he,
antithesis.
He told me this.
We have information of you torturing someone with your power.
Connor is having a problem.
You took.
Oh, yes.
He also created
I
a
had
whole
every
other
intent to
dimension,
bring
but-
them back.
That does not change.
I was-
And apparently, you killed 2 people today. Doesn't matter if it was with your power. You're a terrible person. Why should we not take you?
Okay, here's the thing.
That's some
You-
good logic there, huh?
You can judge me for using my powers because to you, my powers are a threat.
They are a threat.
To you. To me,
To
they are a
to
utility.
reality itself.
What
Or
do
they're
I
a tool.
find in my
Anyway.
hallway?
Well, you walk all the way down the hallway.
I just see this conversation going in circles for literally 2 or 3 more hours. So
And you come to a large, actually, I won't say large, a locked door. But this time you can't walk through it.
I just kind of bonk right off. Like, ooh, does it tingle?
A little bit.
Okay, so this is like specifically no power door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on.
Time to use the MacGuffin Patrick gave you earlier in the campaign.
What MacGuffin did I give?
The fact that she doesn't have to roll to break down doors.
Well, you see.
Is anyone looking?
Force field. What if it has a force field?
There are a bunch of engineers down the hall.
that would hear it. Weston can't know.
Can I try to
Weston cannot know.
make?
Exactly.
We've gotten really conceptual with how our powers work, especially this one. Can I try to make my sound that I make with my body invisible?
Well, the
Dampen your sound.
Well, you see, the door makes sound. It's
I want to
own.
make. Well, I can make you guys face to the floor. I don't know why I couldn't make the sound go invisible
That's
too.
fair.
Yes.
I want to freaking
Conceptual.
spend however many tokens it takes and kick this door down.
Well, you have 6 tokens. Actually,
You don't
there's
have
no
to roll.
Actually, Patrick.
There's no sound, so
Yeah,
it's,
there is no.
There's
it
vibration.
flies open.
How many tokens does that use?
My foot.
And
like,
this room is
through the
completely
ceiling.
dark and you can't see.
How many tokens did that use, Patrick?
3.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm not
So-
rolling for this. This has to succeed. So, all right. So it's like it is like unnaturally dark.
No,
It's just dark. Okay. Well,
it's very hard to see, if at all.
I have kind of already announced my presence to anyone that's in this room. So I'm just gonna like futz around for a wall light switch on the wall at a reasonable place for the light
And
switch.
the
to
light
be.
goes on, and
I am still.
it's a
invisible.
large octagon shaped room
octagonal.
with a glass cage in the middle of it,
Ooh, is the catalyst in the cage?
with something in it.
Fudge.
Okay, Pratt.
The cage is also shaped like an octagon.
Pratt, I can understand
go
your
on,
argument
right?
for taking me away based on my powers. But if you're making the argument that you can take me away for being a terrible person, then you
Along with your powers.
along with my powers.
We wouldn't
regardless.
take you away if you were just a normal person. You're not a threat to the multiverse.
Right, but you said, why shouldn't I take away you're a terrible person? So that is
You're a terrible person with terrible powers.
right, but you said why should you kill 3 people, regardless of if you did it with your powers or not.
No, pretty sure he said
You are a terrible person with powers. Why shouldn't I take you away?
That's not what you said.
It doesn't
I
matter.
mean, personally, if we're being like objective, he does have very dangerous powers.
We'll take away the father too.
I was talking. He has very dangerous powers. Alan Boyle also has very dangerous powers as he can stop time. And time manipulation seems very dangerous to everything.
the void.
I could keep listing people I've met that have very dangerous powers, if not to just this universe, to others as well, if they get there.
And Jameson and all my other friends can vouch for me having wanted to stop Alan
Your
Boyle
power,
and the father.
the father's power, and the other girl's power are actively threats to the multiverse. This Alan Boyle,
Okay,
unless he got to another universe,
he can shoot lasers out of his eyes. How is
that
that?
a threat to the multiverse?
It can be.
I can, in theory, if I try really, really hard, burn a hole through things.
Can you burn a hole through the
Do
multiverse?
you want me to try?
No,
Do you have 10 tokens?
I
that
have
wouldn't be
one.
enough.
Do you have 20
Zach
tokens?
can
That wouldn't be enough.
teleport around.
That's not. How's that
40
dangerous?
Can he teleport to another universe?
He could
I
probably
know
try.
people that
Try.
can.
Could it? Would it break something if he did?
Probably not.
He
No.
could probably find a way to.
How am I dangerous?
It is actively
You can phase to a different universe.
your
You're the
power
only one who can
is
plane shift.
the only one here. Besides
Bliss and the
what's his
father.
name?
Okay,
Mr. Black,
Oh,
What?
who have
Yeah.
powers that could actively be threats to the multiverse. But Mr. Black, we can't touch.
Why?
Because he works for someone higher than them.
Okay. So he's
Am
an
I wrong?
exception?
No.
You just said he's an exception.
No.
You're very much correct.
I am correct. He works for
He works
the
for
person he works for.
he works
is
for the people that made all of this.
probably who he got the rules from. We need to talk to him.
He
if
works
we
for
survive
Patrick
this.
Millizer
hold
and
on.
Aaron Millizer.
No. He works for the narrator.
The narrator works for someone, though.
That someone being Patrick Millizer. You go high enough and you're going to get to the meta segment of this.
Mhm.
I can understand how and why I can be a threat. But
no, not
based
that you can be. You are. Your powers actively break things.
Okay. Can you take a look at my track record from the past? How long has it been since I got the rules?
A day or two.
No, it's been a week.
Oh yeah,
It's been like close to.
Can you
What
take
about John Madison?
What about John Madison?
How is he not a threat?
to the multiverse.
Yeah, he's very similar to the powers of our dear friend Bliss.
Not a threat to the multiverse.
What about Trevor Bull?
Not a threat to the multiverse.
How?
Because it doesn't affect the multiverse.
so
I
it,
bet
It can if they get to another universe or get to a place that they can affect the multiverse,
So-
then it becomes our problem.
So you only deal with threats that go beyond one universe.
Yes.
Why?
Because there are too many universes for us to protect each one.
But aren't there an infinite number of universes?
What
Exactly.
about Ivan? Ivan Hayes.
Not a threat to the multiverse.
Are you sure? He works for you.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
His powers come from
That
the
doesn't
one you
mean he
work
works for us.
He gives people powers. He does not choose what they are. He could give someone something much worse than his somehow. Our connections came from him. How is he not the biggest threat? Because his powers technically came
He
from
looks
Ivan
over
Hayes.
to some of the people in the uniforms.
You're doing daddy
Can you
dirty.
go get
I'm
Ivan Hayes
looking
for me?
through.
You're doing daddy
Thank you.
dirty.
I'm looking through all of these.
Okay.
Technically, mine didn't.
He just turned and said,
Mr.
"Can you go
Lane.
get Ivan Hayes for me?"
Yes.
Thank you. And you
Mr.
see
Lane.
them vanish.
Well, I have my little book open, and I'm just
Anyway,
listing people.
I wanted to ask you, can you look at my track record from the past week and cross-examine it for my track record, which still is somewhat bad, but not arguably awful for somebody with my powers, being a teenage human being,
That is actually fair.
and
Yeah.
tell me
He
that...
still murdered 3 people.
4.
4.
At least 3.
Yeah.
And tell me that...
Yeah, Lane is his own issue.
Yes, I did create another, like, side universe.
This one.
Is this one B? Yeah. But the thing
Strike
is,
number 1.
if I am correct, I'm pretty sure Order came after me for breaking the rules.
Who did he send?
Huh?
Who did Order send?
Pain.
Of course he sent Pain. Pain is the worst person to send.
No, but Payne is very effective at what Payne
Oh yeah,
does.
Payne's currently in the police jail.
No, he's
You
not.
go get Pain.
Oh no, he's in the police jail. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not at the courthouse.
And it was after that that I found
How are
out
you gonna get Payne?
my rules that I can't break. Otherwise, everything will
What are
be
your
reset.
rules?
My rules are I cannot destroy universes. I cannot use my powers malevolently,
Maliciously.
which I haven't in the past week. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. And I can't erase memories, which I haven't. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
What happens if you...
You do those? Everything resets back to about 2-3 months ago. That's according from them.
Not
No.
them.
Beyond.
The Beyond people.
Yes.
We don't know what they are either.
Well, I'm glad we're not alone there.
See, okay, if they gave me rules and I
I
agreed
will
to
discuss this with my boss.
I'm willing to work directly alongside you people, because while you guys may believe me to be a threat, I believe my power is a utility.
Everyone's powers can be a utility, no matter how evil.
Here's a question. I have a question. I'm like literally raising my hand. When the catalyst went away for a little bit because it was scattered to the 4 winds, whatever.
5 wins.
Yeah,
Secret 5th wind.
sure.
It blows up.
Wait. All right. People's powers got transferred. I was the only main connection. Could we transfer his power, his source, to someone else?
His power wouldn't be the same.
Everyone else's power stayed the same.
That's not how it works for him.
Why not?
Because he is a child of the void.
But he's not.
Yes. If his source goes somewhere else, he no longer has a connection to the void, therefore would not have one of
He's
the
not a
voids.
child of the void. What kept him alive was the catalyst.
That would not change anything. His power would not be the same.
Why?
Because he's no longer connected to the void. His powers come from the void.
So what would they be?
The void has different rules.
I don't know. Gonna shift over to Lizzie.
And I'm gonna go pee again.
Yeah.
Big pee. Octagonal room with octagonal cage.
With someone sitting inside.
Didn't you?
Is it Steven? Okay.
Stefan.
It doesn't look like Steve.
I mean, that was the first time I met someone in a glass cage.
I mean, of course she's gonna think. You see several. In fact, in the cage, you see about 6 cats roaming around inside the cage as well.
Lab cats.
Someone wearing basically an orange jumpsuit is sitting in the middle of the cage.
Cat lady.
Well, cat person.
Doesn't look like anyone I know.
No.
Okay. Is this cage like resting on a pedestal? Is it floating? Is it hanging from
It's
the
floating.
ceiling?
About a foot up from the ground.
Welcome back.
There are 6 cats and a dude in the cage, and it's floating a foot off the ground.
Okay.
And the guy, I'll say guy,
Mm-hmm.
is just looking off at the wall.
There's nothing else in this room.
Nothing besides that. And actually, there are a couple of pylons. That's the best way.
Pylons.
Point that are in each of the corners of the room, completely surrounding the cage. And this bird guy has just extremely long hair going down to his hips, and a beard.
Eric? Von Liechtenstein?
Von Liechtenstein. Ulrich.
So this isn't an alternate Weston or an alternate Zach.
The cage just slowly turning
Cat Nito.
around.
He just summons cats and
And it just
throws
turns and then it just stops directly at him staring directly at you. And he just puts his hand to the glass.
I am still standing directly in the doorway with my hand like,
And
on the
invisible,
light
right?
switch.
And invisible,
completely
right?
invisible.
Oh, completely visible.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks down and pats one of the cats.
His power is static electricity. Zap.
And then you see him
Static
turn
electricity.
around and put a chessboard
And
in
eat
front
one
of
of the
him and
cats.
just- a chessboard, but there's checkers on it. And he just puts him just.
Well, they're the same boards.
6 to E3.
I mean I like put my hand slightly in front of me and like just kind of move it gently.
You see it go.
That was an illegal move.
No, he just know that you do that. He's just.
Is he playing for you?
He just takes a piece. And then you play checkers.
Okay. Can I roll?
Can you roll brains?
Brains? See what I do?
No.
3. Oh no.
What? Dude? You tie.
Tie.
It's a tie.
I tied with Big Brain Boy,
He's
who lives
just-
with 6 cats in a cage.
He's just like, either he's dumb or you're
Stalemate.
stupid.
How long was the hair? Hip length?
Yep.
What color
And a
is
beard the same length.
Where are you, boy?
Tired.
You're not allowed to be tired.
Hair
my
and
God.
beard. What color? Brown, you said?
I didn't say a color. It's changing. Every time you look at him, the color changes. It's not like any rainbow color, just different hair color.
Changing colors.
Play checkers.
Hey.
Okay. What do I roll to as an insight check?
Brains. And what were you rolling inside for?
I kind of want to figure out. I mean, I'm not the person to be doing this. I want to figure out why he's so dangerous. He's in here.
Well, clearly.
He's
He's
very good at
dangerous.
checkers. Uh huh.
Clearly. You're way better at checkers than he is.
I managed to tie.
You cheated at least 3 times somehow.
You just know how to play checkers. I
I'm-
was doing chess moves.
we're gonna
His diagonal zoop.
well, that's how you play checkers. Is diagonal.
No, like
Well, no, like
bishop.
like a bishop. That was.
I was talking about the knight.
Oh, that's fair.
Anyway,
then he just looks at the checkers board, put all the pieces back on. He sets the pieces down and then they move to their spots and then he pulls out some cards. And you see him let go, but they're still like perfectly held in his other hand.
I'm pretending to hold a deck of cards.
And
Yoink.
you see as the card just floats, turns around and goes over to the glass. It's an ace.
Of
Diamonds. It's an ace. Of hearts, because you're so modest.
Played checkers.
And he just
Cards?
goes.
Question mark.
And you pull a card out. It's a 4 of clubs.
Hold on.
Oh, is he trying to say something? That wouldn't make sense.
tired AF. Please help me.
I'm stuck.
AF.
I'm
Ace
stuck.
4.
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck. Escape.
You pull out a queen.
Queen of
I forgot
clubs, you said?
I forgot what the other ones are. There's hearts.
There's
and
hearts,
there's
clubs.
Clubs, diamonds,
No,
Already
it was
said
diamonds, clubs,
hearts, and spades, or what?
spades. It's a queen of spades.
And hearts.
Oh yeah.
Last one's
Last
hearts.
one.
And this one is a king of hearts.
What does it mean?
And then he puts the cards down.
We're playing tarot, but with
Yeah.
a 52 card deck.
Mm-hmm.
52 card pickup.
You pull the Joker.
You don't play tarot.
Yeah, he just
but-
sets all the cards down, face down, and those are still floating up against the glass.
Get the Joker. Understood. Have a nice day.
That'll be $50.
Goodbye.
Danced with the devil, seen the painting, dug through the trash, talked to the blind man, seen God, played checkers with
Creepy man.
cat lady man.
Please play within 2 seconds.
Meow. That's what we're playing.
And then he just starts petting one of the cats.
Meow.
He just picks it up and he just. That cat does not enjoy that.
Okay, I'm going to think a very targeted
Point
thought
order.
because why not? Why wouldn't he be able to read my
You
mind?
sus, man.
I'm gonna say, why are you here, Doe?
I still don't know what that means.
Why you here, though? They hate me.
Why do they hate you?
Because they're scared of me.
I am too. Why are they scared of you?
I don't know. I just tried to show them things. They're not scared.
Yeah, what is your name, dude?
Malachi. Oh, I know who he is.
Everyone, zoop.
Not me.
I can.
Me?
Pat.
Nani?
I didn't have the name Malachi.
What universe are you from?
What universe are we in?
1B.
Not this one. No.
Malachi. Is,
This one was
is
created 2
long
months
for
ago.
Malcolm.
No. There's a B now.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm from just a 1.
Oh, 1A. Nice.
I'm from just a 1. Well, where are you from?
Familiar.
I know who it is, Joseph, but I'm not gonna tell you.
1A/1B? Both?
They split?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Did we?
What's your name?
Have we met someone named Malachi?
You have not.
I didn't think so. It felt familiar.
It should be.
It should be familiar.
It's familiar to me. I don't know why it's familiar to you.
Why are we here? Why are you here? On this ship. You shouldn't be here. It's dangerous for you.
My friends are really super duper excited about the idea of convincing them to not wipe our memories.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
They're
I
gonna
know.
wipe him anyway. They always do.
That's why I'm here. I figured I might as well have some fun exploring before I forget everything I've ever known.
You have fun. I'm gonna continue playing with my cats.
Okay. What did you show them?
The truth. And they didn't like it.
Why is the truth scary?
Because the truth was them that they failed.
What stopped them?
Nothing stopped them. They just weren't able to stop.
Get it?
They stopped themselves.
No.
Get it? Nothing stopped
Nothing
them.
could. They just failed. They weren't fast enough.
I'm looking at me. He's
You
supposed
keep-
to know something.
I know why they weren't fast enough. It's because my buddies just refused to let them come in and do their job. But that's no one's fault at this point.
No, I don't
No?
think they were there.
Oh.
Only Infinity was there, and the rest of them, and the Void, and the man at the edge of everything. He was there.
The growling.
They didn't like it that I showed that they failed.
Are you dangerous? Not to them, but like in general.
It can be, I guess. That's why I'm in this cage.
That's fair. I guess we can all be.
Everyone can be a little dangerous.
I have a question.
Yes.
You don't get an answer.
I want to try to use my connection to them to activate my true sight.
I like to roll brains. Difficulty 12.
Oh. Did I fail my
No.
brains roll for
Yeah.
insight for him?
I got a 5,
Taking
and I
a
don't have
token.
enough to add to that.
You don't got near enough tokens for that, bro.
No, I could have made a 7, which doesn't help here.
Just got
I
another one though.
Okay.
want to roll big brain time to decide if. Or maybe I don't have to roll brains to decide if I'm going to let him go.
All three of you guys' powers turn back on. And Pratt is just
What do I see?
Jonesy!
you see his
Jonesy.
heart is like pulsing purple.
Jonesy just pulled a lever.
Well, Jonesy, no one was paying attention to him as he sneaked back there and pulled the lever.
Yeah.
Purple heart.
I'm going to immediately void the wires within inside that wire, or within the lever.
So it can't turn back.
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you hear.
As you hear-
No more alarm.
The light's still flashing.
No more lights. Yeah.
That's
Are
three
you
tokens
spending
there, bud.
tokens for
Yes.
You also see. Actually, you don't anymore.
We're back online,
What did you
folks.
you?
I
Ha!
didn't-
to Jonesy.
Nobody move.
That's a bad idea. Wes.
Listen, this is an example. I'm not going to hurt anyone. I'm not going to tear the fabric of reality apart. I just like being able to use this
I mean, you might.
because it makes me feel like I can defend myself from people like you.
Like me. I'm not dangerous to you. I can be if you're dangerous to me.
Have I been?
This feels a little dangerous.
Is it?
A little bit.
I mean, you basically like are pointing at, like,
What is he shooting him with?
No.
A gun?
What kind of gun?
A laser gun.
Oh, does it stun him or will it just kill him?
No.
My
First,
brain
I'd like you
was
to roll flight to react.
Nice.
Yeah.
Heart powers. That's where my brain went. No, he just shot him with a gun.
8.
A laser
Shot him with
gun.
a
Laser
gun.
gun. Pew pew.
What did he get?
Well,
Did he get below 6?
well,
You mean an 8?
you do note the gun
Well, I don't. Hold on. Okay, yeah.
somewhere, but not him pulling the trigger.
The trigger was pulled and then the gun went away. You weren't quite fast enough.
No.
I'd like to reflexively laser him back.
Roll.
Not hurt him?
I'm gonna aim for his legs.
Erase his legs?
Pew pew.
I got a 5, which is
Not that
technically
good.
the bare minimum to activate a power.
4 is.
You roll flight again.
Flight, not fight.
10.
No, flight,
Oh.
not fight.
My bad.
Flight, bruh.
2, 3.
How many tokens you got?
Okay.
Can I do something?
You can try.
What do I roll?
What are you doing?
Where did teleport him? 2 feet this way.
Roll your power.
I have
Unless
4
you want-
tokens.
Weston is putting up no resistance to that.
I have 4 tokens. How many do I need?
I don't feel like that's that
I'm moving him
difficult
2
if-
feet this
if he
way.
just shifts him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
How
very
many-
hard for Weston to do.
How
So,
many?
well,
How many?
first
How many?
pulls the trigger, the gun
Will you use tokens?
disappears. You vanish and move 2 feet that way as the laser shoots past you. As boom,
I'm aiming for his legs.
And he only rolled a
As I just go,
5. He only rolled a 5. Is the
Okay, now this is dangerous.
and a
Nobody.
bunch of people just.
Nope, nobody does a goddamn thing. Everybody stop.
reflexes. I'm sorry.
You just.
Maybe you should.
This is on you, Pratt. You instigated this.
I didn't turn off.
You
the
are a
powers.
threat.
He wasn't gonna do anything till you shot.
And he wasn't gonna
Your
do
leg will
anything until
heal.
Weston
It'll
used
just
his
be a
powers.
burn. I'm sorry.
If somebody
Boss.
don't use Pratt, do not make me get rid of that. Because I will. Take your finger away from your ear.
Commence lockdown.
It was already in lockdown.
Yeah.
no.
I did my personal check. And the result of it is that
You're gonna need to carry me
life
here.
kind of can't get weirder or worse than it already is. So I'm going to walk into the
Do a
cage.
psychic
Don't kill him.
blast.
Do not do anything
I'm going to
bad.
walk into the
I'm not gonna
cage
kill
I'm
anyone.
not telling you.
Shut up.
Doing something perfectly
Sorry.
neutral.
and grab this guy and his 6 cats and walk
There
him
is
right
no
out.
door to the cage.
I don't need a door.
That's right. Except for your power doesn't work in this room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Remember that
it's-
part?
I
do.
Okay.
Bruh.
So I've got 20 knives.
Tink, tink,
Just
tink,
roll
tink,
fight.
tink, 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 tink.
Do you want to use the special knife?
I gave it
You
to
did
Pain.
Kick down a
That's right.
stone wall. Or shoulder charge it.
7, but almost a 12.
Better.
Oh, pop.
So, what did you roll?
7. But
For
almost
flight,
max.
not brawn. Flight, fight.
I rolled fight, yeah. Because he told me fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what cage? You threw 20 knives at it.
Tink, tink.
I really did.
No, you see, it breaks. Well, a hole breaks. He just like looks out and just.
It's this perfectly carved human silhouette of knives.
The cats jump out, land on the ground, just scurry away. And he just steps out, falls because it's a foot off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He just.
And I would like to iterate, since if my powers don't work in this room, I'm still standing in the door.
Uh-huh. He picks up his cards and puts them in his pocket.
This is just Gambit.
And he walks out of the room. He touches the walls. I haven't felt this ground in such a long time.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you seemed cool. And at this point, the people who are shitty kind of like loudly scream that they're shitty people. So
I just
Where
took
are
my
we going
glasses off for
now?
effect. I don't actually. I need these to see. I just took them off for effect.
I don't know.
There's only one way.
Back
Guess
the way
we're
you
heading up
came.
the hallway. Want to turn invisible with me?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, back here.
Jonesy's going to step over and place his hand on the detonate button.
Jonesy is
No, sorry, Weston.
over.
He's not going to press it, but he's like, I do not know what this does, but I know it detonates something, and if any of you try something, I bet you
One
I
of
will
the
be
guards
faster.
is just, please don't.
Nobody tries another thing.
Don't.
I will be faster than any of your guns.
I'm gonna
A hologram appears in the center of everybody.
Oh no, not a hologram.
Oh, not a hologram. Please tell me what happens.
You see a man. What is the first person you think of?
The father.
You see the father. What voice do you think of the first, besides the father?
Hugh Jackman.
You see
The father with
The
Hugh
father's
Jackman's
face.
voice.
in a just kind of an actual purple suit, not his jacket. And Hugh Jackman's voice. I'm not going to do that, but
You could have said Owen Wilson, and we would have been in for a treat.
Where?
oh, what man?
Why would you do that?
Wow.
I have my hands to the side of my head, and I'm just like,
You have my
may have to
attention.
carry me out of here.
Wait, what?
You
Your
have my
eyes are
attention.
hurting so badly. This guy is very bright.
You have my attention.
I will turn
How are you
them
here?
off for now.
Oh, I'm not
Also,
the
is he
father.
just purple?
James, what's the first person you think of?
At this exact moment, Professor X.
You see Professor X, the face.
Standing.
Just,
Mhm.
just don't.
What voice?
Oh, no, give me your.
We're gonna go with
No.
Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
I can't
Because-
do his voice. I can't
Star
do his
Trek.
voice.
Okay. That's what
Is
you
that
hear.
better?
No, then you see here Pratt go, hey, boss.
Hello, Mr. Brad.
Why are you here?
You have my
I'm
attention.
assuming he's just purple.
So, what do you want?
What do you want?
Uh,
Because you know I can't let you press that.
I want to save the town.
How?
So do we.
How?
Okay, but I want to too. And it's my
How?
town, not yours, bitch.
Well, thankfully I have
Weston,
reign
you
over
really
this
need to
town
stop
as
hanging
well.
around Lizzie as much on the off
No, you
time.
To be fair,
In-
I have cussed
You know what I
less
mean,
than
like,
all of you.
He has.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
connected to all.
But Lizzie cusses up a storm off camera.
Yeah.
It's true.
Especially
How?
while in a really
I
weird-
try to be
How?
good for you guys, for you.
So,
For
what's,
you.
what's your name?
This is
What do you
infinity.
think it is?
Yeah.
Infinity.
You're like, oh, him.
Okay, you may have
Problem
reign over
solved.
this town, but it's not your home.
How do you want to save it?
By getting rid of the father?
There will still be more.
Sure,
There will always be more.
but I've dealt with them in the past.
How?
We blew up
Do you have
Kane
your powers on at the
Laboratories.
moment?
I
How did that
Or did
turn
you
out
turn
for
them
you?
off?
am not looking
You
at
gave the father
him.
room.
Okay,
I'm looking
you see
somewhere
Lizzie
else.
Okay.
and
And now I intend to take it away
Malachi?
from him.
What does? Yeah.
you see a person
I want
made of
to
swirling words.
help- Sorry.
Made of words.
Dozens and dozens of words in different
No,
languages.
Not words. Stories.
No, words.
In the form.
He can't make sense of anything.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's
From
just a
over
bunch
here,
of
it's just
s-
words.
Yeah, I
a bunch of swirling words in different languages, and dialects, and alphabets
I'm kind of like,
in the form of a person.
I'm gonna, kind of cover one eye. I mean, obviously, I don't see anything because they're not visible to the human eye. But I'm just like not looking at. I'm turning my head enough to where I know he's there,
You're not looking at
but I'm
him.
not looking directly at him, and I don't want him in my periphery because it's like I'm not looking at the sun, but this really hurts.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Francisco. Is this better?
And the light goes away.
I will
dim. It's
slowly
still there.
turn to where I can
Oh, so
see
you
him out
can't
of the
see
corner
this.
of my eye.
What?
You can't see Lizzie.
No, I know.
I'm gonna turn to where I can see out of the corner of my eye. Is it painful?
No.
Okay.
You want to help me?
I want you to succeed while also letting us succeed.
So,
Is
How
there a
does that
reason
work?
we can't work together?
Well, as Mr. Pratt has said, he's dangerous.
Oh my god.
Okay, that puts us in no different position than we were already in.
Yeah.
You have to let us do our thing because we've been doing it for so long, and you
So
haven't
long.
intervened.
We've been doing it for a couple months.
Yeah.
I think Infinity's been doing it a little longer.
Are you familiar with the devil? Because
I'm looking at Patrick.
Because even if you aren't, that was a much larger threat than Kane could have ever dreamed to be. And
Yeah.
we
That
got
is a
rid of
very
it.
debatable question. Answer? He could have very easily been more dangerous.
Exactly, but we got rid of him.
Except you didn't.
But we did.
Mr. Francisco's boss did. You had nothing to do with that.
We got rid of Kane and the devil. Both of them.
Well, you didn't get rid of the devil either. Mr. Francisco's friend on the phone got rid of the devil.
We got rid of it with his help. We got rid of Mr. We were in the process of getting rid of Malcolm Kane.
He made the gun, you
before-
pulled the trigger.
Yes, exactly. If it wasn't going to be him, it was going to be someone else. We all work as a team.
Mr. Infinity? Yes. Yes, Jonesy. I knew it was
How can you help us without
can help you.
without erasing all of our memories?
I mean, I bet he can. He just doesn't want to.
They've not made an exception yet. Convince me.
It's easier for us to protect this universe if we know everything.
You don't want to know everything.
If we
Let me rephrase
remember
that.
everything.
They don't want to know everything. You can.
But no, they
You're right.
yes.
Picked up my knives.
Okay.
I had to establish that.
But
They have made you a very important person.
He already
we
was.
need your help. If you erase everyone's memory but ours, then we can protect this universe without your help.
Boom.
Can be
Case
like
made.
we can be like comic book
The X-Men.
reference. Justice League. For this
Comic book
universe.
reference.
I would have gone the Avengers.
Justin went like
but-
comic book
Comic book
reference.
reference.
Justice League.
Edit
Or,
in
like-
reference here.
Jonesy doesn't know comic books very well. He was just thinking of what to say.
You see,
That's what we need your help
We're
for.
Teen Titans.
Yes, yeah.
Jonesy doesn't know what that
we
is.
were working through things with difficulty, but we had an intermediary already. We had Alistair.
Help us
I'd
get
like to try
Alistair.
something.
Alistair.
While this conversation's going on, it's not going to work, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to find Alistair.
Roll power.
Lizzie's only job in this group is to adopt strange men from cages.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
10.
we spoke. Oh, sorry.
As I'm just
Was all
kind of have my eyes. And
He's
I'm,
in the forest by the rock with
Yeah.
the cult.
do you want to know where Alistair is? Because I can point you in the direction. As I'll kind of open my eyes and kind of.
You can tell Mr. Pratt.
Yes, we would like to know.
There's in the forest. There's a large rock around a clearing. He's by that rock.
You see,
Send it to me.
Alistair
Actually, no, I'm going.
knew just about
No,
everything
he's like,
about
he's trying to stand up. No, you guys go.
us.
I feel like I grazed his leg. 'cause I can't
No,
aim.
that's not what you said.
I aimed for his legs, but I can't aim.
You can use your eyeballs to look.
Yes, but that's
That's
the
the
thing.
perfect aiming with laser vision.
It
I
was
looked
a
at his
direct hit.
leg.
Granted, he had armor.
Your
But
sights
still.
are your eyeballs.
Yes, but I've
There's
used
no
this
margin for
twice.
error.
This is the second time I've used this.
You just pick like
some
microphone.
Some guards take Pratt away
All right.
and teleport out.
Okay.
Okay, we
Yes.
spoke telepathically, me and Malachi, right?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna ask him in my brain, who's the weirdo with the changing faces?
That's Infinity.
Oh, big boy himself.
He was
huh?
there before everything. Or mostly everything.
Oh, I see.
So what you're saying is it's a lot longer than a long time.
Yeah.
older than dirt, literally.
Infinity, so these are my notes. Infinity has infinite power, kinda. Or I'm sorry, infinite power. And Jonesy has infinite power, kinda.
It can have infinite power.
That's what I have written down, though.
I know.
You see, Alistair knew just
I
about
know everything Alistair.
about us. Exactly. He knew what I was. He knew that I was classified as a threat.
Why do you think I haven't come here till now? Why do you think we haven't come here till now? Because Alistair, he said no, and I listened to him. He said he could handle it. Apparently not.
No, Alistair couldn't handle himself when he was dominated.
This
What?
The father.
Arthur Locke is in control of Alistair. He's the one who he told Alistair to bring you guys here.
Sir, the father is dead.
No, he's not.
We killed him.
He's not dead.
That's what they say.
Are you noping the fact that he's
No.
No, Weston is like, I tried it twice. Or I killed him twice.
body. Well, they don't say anything else.
Why does he do this job?
What?
Why does he do this job, Infinity? Why does he do this?
Because it's what he was made for.
Oh, thank you, Malachi.
He was made to protect the multiverse, and that's what he does. At least that's what he says he does.
I don't know if I believe it, but I don't know if I don't believe it. There's a lot going on. My
I know.
brain hurts.
Maybe their memory wipe would be best for everybody. I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm not a judge. I don't know who you are. Mister, you do.
Wait. Yeah, yellow's order. Gold is classified verse. Or am I confusing those?
No, you're not.
Okay.
I'd like to continue.
And then
talking.
fate is
Continue.
confusing.
Okay. No.
What about me?
What about him?
To
Him.
Hey,
The
question in the front.
Yes, Mr. Friday, let's go.
So, you're second? No, not you. You're
Pratt.
second, Pratt.
He's not my second. He's simply the one in charge of this ship.
That's fair. The captain of this ship said that Weston couldn't transfer to a different connection because he's connected to the void. He would have something different.
Yes.
You're infinity. You have infinite
Yes.
power. You are before all blah 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 blah. You
You know
keep
what these
talking
things about
words.
to ask.
itty
Yeah, I
bitty
know.
living space?
Itty bitty living space. Enormous cosmic power. Why can't you become his connection and he keep the same powers as you are infinite? You have infinite power. Why can't
Because
you do this?
Then I would be destroying myself.
But you wouldn't.
could you give me powers?
Yes, I can.
Weston's gonna
give-
try and banish his powers.
I don't think you understand, Mr. Francisco. What are you?
Then change it to, instead of moving it outside of reality,
One moment.
moving it to
Can
somewhere
I
else.
like One to- moment.
Before-
One
I
moment.
Excuse!
Weston's made a choice.
Messi made a choice.
And there's nothing you can do to change it.
We're gonna sit here and watch the world literally die and have to start a new campaign on
How?
a new world.
Where are you sending it? First, where are you sending it?
I don't think it technically, by rules, is a rule break, but to the void,
He's sending it back
Okay.
to the void.
which I'm not allowed to send anything.
What are you
there.
connecting to?
Well,
What are you connecting to?
presumably him.
Infinity?
That is my idea.
Okay.
Make Jameson your patron.
No, not Jameson. Infinity.
I know.
Make me my
Make Jameson your patron. Be a
Okay.
warlock of Jameson, man.
Now, here's the thing. Because of your level, the level of your power, you can only get a power that's on par, if not slightly less.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go look. Will you guys continue? What was I saying?
I actually need
I'd
to
like
go.
to explain what
because-
exactly I
It's
am.
literally midnight.
I know.
Yeah.
So let's call it
You
there.
get to know this
Start-
tomorrow.
Let's end it
or
there.
next
I was
week.
about to have a long, interesting conversation. Then let's just end it there. I don't know how. I don't have an